What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to the live stream. Is everything good? Y'all can hear me now? Everything's good. The live stream quality is good. So let me know if everything's good, guys. So that way we can start. So just let me know in the chat. Maybe I will go ahead and post a new story on Instagram to let you guys know that we got a new one. Let me see what is this. Let me check. If you guys can hear me clearly, let me know. So that way we can just go ahead, pick a random date, and then we can go ahead and start. We can close trading view. Just close it right there. No need to keep it open. What I got? Everything is good. All right. So maybe let's just wait a couple of minutes. I just saw your message, Legend Tom. Figma. Let me check. I just see the link. I don't see what's in it. Let me check. Let me see. Oh, thanks, man. That's really good. Let me reply. Millions. Holy, bro. What the hell? Let me check. Got you, my brother. Got you. Crazy. Tons of. What's up, everybody? All right, we finish the stream, then we continue the conversation down, okay? Anyways, yeah. What's there? All right. What's up? Let me guys get some things done. Let me get some background light working. Good. Turn off this light. Keep that one on. Turn this one off. Okay. Now, in the mood to work. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get this started. So, I want your votes, guys. So give me the range from when to when. That way they will pick. So we'll be able to pick a random date. So tell me, guys, dates. First, 2024 or 2025 or 2020 or 2021. What do you guys want? Now a little bit better. Wait, let me see. I think now is better. Maybe. أهلا مصاد. Okay, let's continue. So something funny. So yeah, let me know, guys. 2023. Okay, is it January 2023? Let's start from first, and then
The end? 2025 or just now? Buenos dias. Hola, hola, amigo. Is it just 2026 January 1st? Or you know what we can do? So when 2026 or 2025? What do you guys think? Let's do 2026. Yeah, keep it until January 1st. Or you know what? We go 2025 December. Okay. 31st. Perfect. 2024. You guys want 2024? Okay. Now we start from Sundays that we can have remove Friday and then get dates. Okay. We got 2023. What the this is literally like it was about to be. Like March 25th is my brother's birthday, so that's gonna be funny. Anyways, back to, let me create the session really quickly here to the side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen with you guys. Start new session. Where's new session? New session. We're gonna call it backtesting. Just gonna call it YouTube. We're gonna start with 50K. 2023. We're just gonna do NQ. Yes. YM. Then 2023. March 26th. Okay. And date is gonna be today. Yeah, create session. Alright. Just put it here. Hello everybody. How are y'all doing? Let me put that aside. I'm eating while I'm doing this. Bro, do you use TradeZilla for backtesting or just streaming? I use FX Replay. I've always used FX Replay, so yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been using it for like, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, I just never switched from there. Okay. So we're, no. What we got? Remove this. Okay. So it's a 50K account. What? Oh, I did 500,000. Anyways, never mind. Did we change it? You gotta check out TradeZilla, bro. I still have a paid membership here. Yeah, yeah, I just saw that I went 500,000. I think we can maybe edit this. Balance, yeah. We can? No, we can't. You know what? Never mind. You gotta check out. Yeah, as I said, like I have like the yearly plan. I think I still got like a month or two here. I'm not really sure, so I find TradeZilla lucky. So back to this fixture play much better. I have noticed that in TradeZilla there are some differences with data in trading videos. Best in TradeZilla doesn't, for example, the same data. You can still edit it? No, I can't. Anyways, no worries. We just continue. We're not gonna waste time here. Again, same 1%. Just now we're gonna be risking 50K, 5K per trade. Wow. Okay. In menu, you sure? I'm not really sure where to do it, man. Here, like here, I tried to change, but I cannot. And anyways, what do you guys think? We go again and do it, or? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Yeah, that $500,000 is just not. Let me just try to edit it from here. If we can edit, I can't. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and create a new one real quickly, guys. Okay. Just call it again YouTube. Just gonna go with. Let me make sure this is 51. Okay, I was about to make the same mistake. Okay. In Q, yes, YM. Initial date is gonna be from 2023, March 26th. date is today. Okay. All right. Try the try. I mean, in fixture play menu, I'm not sure. Yeah, I tried, but it did not work, man. Does it? Yeah, it's not. No worries, guys. Okay. So yeah, now we say 50k account. That's good. Okay, so we can go ahead and start. Let me just go skip. I think I already have it to 10 a.m. Yeah, I already have it at 10 a.m. So we can just skip directly to next day, 10 a.m. Again, I'm not really gonna be bothered. What's gonna happen before 10 a.m. News. Where are the news? How can I see the news? I forgot how to get it. Okay, actuality. We're just gonna do high impact news. Okay, there's nothing really here this week. Nothing. Just Thursday 8:30. Okay. So let's continue. Okay. So far, what do we have? So remember, NQ, ES, and YM here. Okay. So far, just looking at the daily, we kind of just traded above this high. We're seeing price that is failing. Let me start to record. Let me start the recording. Okay, so what we got here, we just traded above that relevant swing. If price wants to reverse, like this is the area we'll do it from. Since price is just ranging, I'm anticipating this is some sort of failure to manipulate, and hopefully we can continue higher to take out that relevant swing, which is, I think this might be all-time highs. No, not really. Holy, all-time highs somewhere all the way there. Okay. Looking at the daily candle, like this one kind of formed the C3. This was supposed to be a C3, but it did not. But this one is a C3. Now we're trading within a C4. We're just traded above a relevant swing, which is previous daily high. Again, what do we want to see here? If we want to look for further longs, a failure to manipulate. You want to see a failure to manipulate that level to then go and take out that next relevant swing. Same for ES. We have this clean swing, and what's better with ES is we just formed a C2. We have this SMT with daily lows, and same for YM. But YM already traded above the high, so we gotta watch YM right there. I guess this is probably because of 930. This one expanded lower, I guess. This one expanded. I guess this one also expanded lower. So yeah. So that's looking at the daily. Again, this would be my draw, but again, if I see something here interesting, I'm probably on YM. I think I might prefer YM to take sales, especially that we kind of took out that draw. If we want to see a retracement, probably YM will do it first. If I were to guess. 4 hour. Okay. 4 hours not really looking clean. Take that off. Let me check. So we got a C2 closure here. This is not really a C3. So this is just an inside bar. I did like ES looks a lot better. We got a C2. Now the 6 a.m. also closes C3. And not only that, this is 1800. Okay, so 1800 open high. So daily candle opened high directly. It doesn't have to kind of open low and then go up. Why? Because we already had the manipulation here. Last 4-hour candle of Friday already reversed price. Last 2 4-hour candles, they reversed price. So now we're just expecting its expansion directly because we already have the reversal here. So this is the high of day. This is the low of day. And just that 1800 already formed a gap, which price is respecting right now. So again, this is the new invalidation level. So now I'm anticipating this to be a protected swing for price to continue higher. There's nothing here, anything here to kind of reverse off from. So what I want to see, just a continuation of this 4-hour candle. Hopefully a new clean swing formation. Take out the high to kind of trade into the current high of day and also Thursday high. I guess that's Thursday's high. Yep. So that's really it on ES. YM already traded at the draw. So yeah, if you really want to take longs back on ES, like on YM, just target current high of day. NQ, it's not really favorable. We're just ranging within this 4-hour candle. So ideally, I want to take longs on ES with the anticipation that this SMT is going to break. And then, like, look how far it is. Like, ES is kind of close to the draw compared to NQ. So maybe by the time ES hits that draw, so it will break that SMT, then NQ probably just going to take out the high. And if price wants to reverse from there, it will do it from here. If not, we'll just see a failure to manipulate and continuation maybe up into that high, which would cause NQ to take these relevant high. So that's really it. Like, just looking at it from now on. Ideally, I want to go long. Shallow opposing run. New invalidation level formed on the 4-hour. Got respected. C2. Now we confirmed the order block with this 4-hour closure. So there's nothing really that tells me sells. Like, yeah, we do have some people who would look at this as like a C2 formation, anticipating that this to be the high of day. But again, remember, the whole narrative is kind of supporting buys. So You just stick with that for a moment, and then if we see otherwise, then we can just change our bias along the way. Looking on hourly, this is the C2 on both sides, so that is actually good, which I like. We kind of retraced a little bit. Again, just before that change in state, just before confirming the order block, what we formed, we kind of formed that gap. We have also another gap here, so the gap is still holding. So let me check. What's up, brother? How would you go about backtesting when exploring multiple assets? Yeah, just literally that, like I'm doing right now. I would go about it how I'm doing right now. So, how would you go about backtesting when exploring multiple assets in a session? Oh, explore the same. But again, first things first. If you don't have a solid plan yet, like ideally just start with one session, and then yeah, just take it from like if you want to start from the get-go with a lot of session, then you're just gonna get confused. Like start with one session. New York is enough. 1 4-hour candle. That's it. Like just how I'm doing it right now. I don't really know what to tell you, man. Anyways, the hourly again same. So what we got? The new invalidation level is holding, which is the gap so far. Again, price traded up into the high, closed back into the range. So what do I want to see now? Ideally, some sort of M15, one stage, because I'm already aligned. If I get a 2 stage, that would be ideal to kind of confirm, because now this is showing some sort of reversal signature, like we traded above a high. We're kind of closing back into the range. So ideally, I want to see that cracking correlation that would support price to go and take out a new high, which we do have. Like this is somewhat of a PSP. When you have like a doji candle, you can kind of use it as a PSP, but again, it's not the most high probable. So just go to 30 minute. I guess we have, yeah. So we have EPSP here. This one is closing bullish. ES is closing bearish, which is, this also shows trend switch. Like the stronger asset, which is YM, that traded already above the high, is closing bearish. This one is kind of mid asset, also closing bearish, but the weakest asset is closing bullish. So this is somewhat of a trend switch. Like just looking at it, like the weaker is supposed to close bullish, and the stronger is supposed to close bullish, and the weaker is supposed to close bearish. But now we have the opposite. So again, we need another cracking correlation to support price higher. Hourly, like this is C2 closure on both sides. M15. Let me check out what the M15 is doing. Okay, so for now, kind of trade above that high. We kind of got the CIC, but you know, I'm just gonna wait for another M15 candle. For now, there's nothing really here that I can do. Maybe like in SMT with that low, but again, there's nothing really here that relevant. Hopefully with like this low, some sort of SMT here, then take YM or take ES. Or we can just go to the lower time frame, see what's going on M3. Okay, let's just check what is going on here. Let's just take it candle by candle. Okay, this one took a trade below the low. Okay, this one took out an M15 low, right? Yep. Okay, so far we have this one stage here. Like YM kind of traded below the M15 low, right? Yeah, it did. So let's see what's gonna happen next. Not the cleanest PA. Let me see. Okay, we kind of traded lower. NQ is still holding that SMT. ES broke that SMT, so maybe we can have this CISD, and that might be a good trade. But let's see. Okay, price is trading higher. YM already got the closure on YM and 15. What time is it? Okay, we still got another 3-minute candle to close for the M15 candle to close, so we might just go ahead and wait for that 3-minute candle to close. Maybe it will confirm this CISD. Maybe it will confirm this CISD on ES. ES is a bit more favorable. I like how this swing is formed compared to that one. I like this swing formation more. So if we have like, and especially that we're sitting within a gap, so that's like an extra confluence. Okay, we just got the failure. Yep. Again, we have the SMT break. Let's check. Okay, so in that case, just gonna go ahead and go to the higher time frame, see what is going on right there. 3 minutes. Alright, seems like YM wants to trade higher. So far we get that SMG. Like, seems like they want to trade lower. The only area that price wants to reverse from is, if price wants to reverse, like this is the only we'll do it from. Other than that, like it has to kind of trade all the way down here. Price reverse. So if price wants to continue higher, like this is the time that it would do it from. If not, then we will just see further continuation lower. When we kind of have like such a clean range and price doesn't reverse off of the first relevant swing, then it will just continue lower just like that. We kind of have like this clean push. The only area that price wants to can reverse from is this. So if price fails to reverse from here, most likely we'll kind of like have a deep retracement, just like here. clean push, price kind of failed to manipulate that level, then probably just gonna go and take out the high because there's nothing really here that would stop price from trading higher. So like same here, look at that. We got a clean push. This is the only area that price can reverse from. So we got that push. If price fails to manipulate here, probably price will just kind of drive up into the high. So again, this is something like just based off observation. Look at that. So again, this is the area that price wants to reverse. If price wants to reverse like somewhere in here, this is a clean swing compared to that one. Price just disrespected, like you'll see a deep retracement at least before like seeing lower prices. Again, back to what we were doing. When you use M3 CISD and when M5 both, but again you can have M3 when using M3. Yep, exactly. But just like Don said, like you can use the M3 with M30 or M5 with an hourly. But now I go with the cleaner one. Now I just decide which one is cleaner for me and then I go with it. So if you want to keep it systematic, you can use M30 with M3 and M5 with hourly. With the hourly, like this is the most systematic way. But again, sometimes you'll see me even waiting for a M5 CISD on a 30-minute swing or M5 CISD on an M15 swing. Again, whatever one that looks like a clean swing, especially what I go, like how I decide is how bulky the opposing candle is. If the M3 shows like a bulky opposing candle, I'm gonna go with it. If not, I will try to choose the M5 because I just want to go with the highest probability break. So, but again, you can keep it systematic if you want, like M30, M3, hourly M5, M1, M15, which I don't advise, and also as Don said, M15 the 4 hours. So, all right, let's see the hourly, how the hourly is doing. So far, there's nothing really. Okay, I might just wait for this M15 candle to close. Okay, just expanded lower. Again, in cases like this, just like what we were waiting for yesterday, again, if we fail to manipulate this level, now I can anticipate that this might be the high of day. I will just look for price to kind of rebalance this new range, which is somewhere in here, and I will look for that M15 one stage or two stage, ideally two stage, but we already have one stage here. But again, it was not really enough. There wasn't really there, especially that we haven't traded below the low yet. So now we really want some sort of cracking correlation so that we can anticipate that price might retrace. But again, I'm still supporting the idea of price going higher. I still want to see price going higher, especially that this level kind of formed off of a manipulation and also a gap. So now I'm seeing this is the new protected range, and for price to continue from somewhere in here. If not, then yeah, it is what it is. We just skip to the next day. C2. Now we're forming this C3. Do we have any cracking correlation? Not really. M15. We do have one, but it's not really enough. Okay, then we go to M3, see what's going on right there. Okay. That's really interesting. There's nothing really here for me to take. Some people would take this C2 and then anticipate like the reversal. Like we had a gap here, but the only cracking correlation is like with this high, which I wouldn't really care about, especially that it got disrespected here. Then price like formed a new high. So that's not the best of SMTs. Like that's not the best one. Like when you get an SMT that was broken here and now was broken once more, so we got the SMT here, then we formed a new one. So this one is not really that relevant to me. This wasn't EPSB. It was EPSB. Okay, that was EPSB. Okay, nonetheless. Okay, let's just continue again. Hopefully we can seek that the retracement, the new swing, and then target whatever low that was formed there. I think that's the only thing for us to kind of take sales. If not, then we'll just go and see what the buys would offer. Okay, what do we have? C2, SMT fill. We get this SMT fill, but again, the candle doesn't really support expansion. This one. What's like at this draw open, by the way? This looks clean. This looks clean to me, especially with this one closing in the PSP. This one is bullish. This one is bearish. We got the one stage, which is the SMT, and then the second one, which is the PSP. So now that confirms the closure. So I might be willing to trade YM back into maybe that low. Yeah, probably if I get proper setup. Yeah, if I get that closure below, let me check the M5. Yeah, if we get that closure below, I think I might take it. ES is also the only issue is like ES is like kind of sitting with that new gap, and now this is like a protected swing in my opinion, so I don't really want to trade into it. Still, like even though price retraced all the way down here, I would still not be willing to trade into it. But compared to that one, like this is the protected swing to me. So I can still manage to get a trade from here to here if I do. Okay, so let's see the next 3-minute candle. If we're gonna get CISD or not. Okay, we got the CISD. M5. What time is it? Like the M5 looks a lot cleaner than the M3. Also the M3 looks good, but we still need... We gotta... You know what? I'm just gonna... NQ hit the draw already. Interesting. Even if we wanted to get in here, there was literally no way for us to get in. Like even if we wanted to take this SMT fill, there was no way. Stop here, it's like really huge to kind of trade it back here. Now the only thing we can have is like for NQ to fail to manipulate for us to anticipate that this low is gonna get taken out. But we can try it. But again, this is just an anticipation. We got the 2-stage. Let me see. M15. Do we have an hourly closure? We do. The C3. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go. You know what? Just take this one, guys. Again, I'm just going with the whole narrative of like we got a C2. This is the C3. The 4 hours now is closing bullish. It's bearish right now. It's kind of flipping bearish. Within that 10 a.m. we got a new invalidation level, which is that gap, which formed the 2-stage cracking correlation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and align myself with that expansion. With the anticipation that NQ is going to fail to manipulate. I don't have any signs yet that it's going to fail to manipulate, but I'm just going to trade the anticipation that it might fail to manipulate because price might just expand lower, which would cause me to miss this trade. So since this is not the highest probability of trades, since this one already kind of traded below a relevant swing, this one is within a gap. So now this is a catalyst for a pullback. Also the gap is a catalyst for a pullback. YM is within the AQ, just kind of traded below the AQ. So this is a bit risky. So that's why I'm just going to go ahead and take it just with a 0.5% compared to like 1 hour. I'm just going to go ahead and take it with 0.5 of the risk. So what I'll do right now is just go with 0.5% of the risk, which we usually will do. And then let's see if this one plays out. And then later on we can discuss why it failed if it does and why it won if it did. Okay, so what we're seeing right there, a failure to manipulate. We're just ranging, so this is a good sign, but again, this is risky on that one since we don't know if like by the time NQ is gonna pull back. Again, this is the weaker asset now because it traded below the low first. If the weaker asset started pulling back higher, that would cause the stronger asset to pull back even further. So again, just be cautious right there. I don't like this failure to CISD, just like yesterday that we got. I don't like this failure to CISD. A good thing that we got this gap holding, so I'm just gonna go ahead and trail my stop here. I'd rather just take a tiny L than taking a full L. Yup. Yeah, that was going to be an L. So when you see a failure to manipulate, when you see a failure to close below, then most likely price is going to reverse from there. So this failure to CISD is just a bad sign. If this high was going to hold, just like because it held from the gap, so I'm just going to go ahead and trail my stop from here to here. So instead of taking a 1 RL, so now it's just like 1.2, 0.2 or something. So again, so first, not the best of starts, but let's continue. Let me see. Now the buys are really sitting. But wait, what time is it? 1500? I don't know. Wait. Make it -4 New York time. Okay. What do we have now? PSP. So we got a PSP with the SMT from irrelevant swing. That's interesting. M15. I think the idea of buys is just around the corner. Yep. Let me highlight this M15 low. Highlight this current M15 low. So this current M15 low. M3. Let me go to M3, see what's going on right there. So we got the CISD. Let's see if we're gonna get a intra-candle change in state. Alright. M15. This one traded below. This one traded higher. So we have a 2-stage SMT. Again, so this one is a PSP. So we got this. Is it a PSP? Not really. This one is not a PSP. But again, we got the 1 stage right there. If we get that closure on YM, we did not. All right. That is really interesting on YM. So we got a PSP. So we have this 30-minute candle is a PSP. This one is bearish. This one is bullish. We got the 2-stage here. We got the 2nd stage here. It's a bit interesting. 4 hour. Traded below the 4 hour low. We can trade back into this current 4-hour high, which is right now. 3 minute we have a clean CISD. We're gonna trade it below a relevant swing, a minor low. But I don't like how price is forming, not gonna lie. Let me see. I think this one is worth trying out. Again, especially with the whole idea of C2, C3, but this one swept the low, so that's the only thing. So you kind of just trade in a. Does this candle still support expansion? Okay, look like NQ just expanding lower. ES is just kind of ranging. YM is expanding higher. So are we gonna get trapped on the other side too? Let's just go ahead and see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try this one. 1 or 2. Let me see on the hourly what's going on there. So the next relevant swing to reverse off of this here. So we might anticipate NQ to kind of reverse. Another good thing here is that there's nothing really here that would hold price from going higher other than this high. Like we have no gaps here, so. But remember, we do have this 2-stage here. We do have this 2-stage here, but again, remember, let's just go on M3 and see what we got to offer. Let's see if we're gonna take a 1% L. That's gonna be a two back-to-back L's. Damn. Let's see. Buy limit. Okay, that's a full R. Okay, let's see if we're gonna take a winner there or not. Holy, what the? Did it go up? Price did go up. Did we have some sort of news here or what? Let me check. Not really. I didn't have any news. But what happened here? Beautiful. Beautiful loss, man. Let me check what happened right there. I don't really know what happened here. I think it just he moved down. So I just got swept. Yeah, just reminds me of the silver trade. Oh my god, like 2 back-to-back L's. Damn. We're almost down 1%. Oh, we're up. Okay, we're down 1%. Okay, damn. Okay, we go to the next day, guys. Let's go take it the next day. So let me just see why this one failed. So what do we had? We had this is the C2 closure, which is good. So now we're confirming the swing, especially that after we just rebalanced the range. The previous 4-hour candle was a C3. The only thing is we kind of traded below the low. So if you really want to see continuation higher, ideally you want to respect the EQ of this body. So probably see continuations off of somewhere in here. 30 minutes we formed the C2 closure right there. Within that C2 closure, we had this PSP here. This was a PSP with NQ. So we had a PSP. And it was confirmed with this 2-stage. So we were anticipating that we'll have a protected level somewhere in here, which was in that case this one. And I like this sweep. I really like this sweep. And we got this CISD. So it was a clean one. But yeah, it is what it is. So we got an L. So just traded a bit higher. Then kind of took it south. Why would I target that high? Same, like this high got manipulated by this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and target this one instead. So yeah, that's it. W LL. That's an L loss. Okay, let's just continue. Okay, so yeah, that was like the whole basis of this trade. The short is just wasn't really the highest probability, especially that we had NQ traded into a draw, ES within a gap, and also YM just traded within the EQ. So that was like a B trade. This one is like more of an A or A plus. So again, yeah, it just was a bit unfortunate there to get taken out. So let's just go ahead and go to the next day. I think the next day is gonna be better. So how can I go to New York session? Okay, just go. Clean the trash, remove drawings. Remove drawings. Imagine to close like the backtesting session with like a minus 3 hours something, bro. That would be crazy. Okay, so the previous day ended up closing bearish, which is interesting. Let me see what happened after we closed the trade. Yeah, that was like too late. Okay, so let's just see. So the daily candle, we have a C2 formation. We got these lows to target. Same for ES. Just traded below previous daily low. Ideally, just gonna probably find a trade back into current low of day or somewhere within that range. Again, same as C2, but again we have a PSP. We have a 2-stage PSP with this one, like the SMT. So that Monday candle closed bearish, here closed bullish, YM traded above the high, NQ is respecting the high. So we have a two-stage here. So far we got a two-stage here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight this one, highlight that one. Okay, so just go to 4 hour. The 4 hour is just not doing anything. So we got a C2 closure. We got this CIST here, we have a CIST. Nothing really clean here in terms of like a clean order block. The only thing that I would kind of frame is like this C2. Now we're within the C3. So we're sitting within a gap. So if price wants to reverse, like this is the area we'll do it from. So you either reverse off of the gap when you tap it, or whatever the level that was formed gets taken out. So this is what we have now. So again, if you want to really take shorts, remember like to wait for a failure to manipulate and then trade back into the lows. So that's what I really want to do. If I want to take shorts, I want to trade back into here. The whole narrative still supports bearishness. Previous daily candle closure, the PSP, the daily SMT. So far looks good, but again, YM is just not synced. Hourly C3, now we're trading in C4 again. You really want to just wait for a new candle. You cannot really trade anything for the time being. We have this SMT, like this is closing as a PSP, and we have this SMT. But yeah, this draw looks cleanest, but again, NQ is almost there, so M30. Let me see. PSP. Is there any relevant swing close by? Do we have any close proximity swing? We don't. Okay, let me see what's going on right there. Let me just go on M3. Let me go to M15 first. See if we can frame a trade. We only have this gap. NQ already traded into the draw, so the only thing you can see is like probably like he traded back into like an SMT fill here or something, just traded back into that low. There's nothing really here to target. Maybe like one of these relevant swings. Looking on hourly, there's nothing really here close. Like ideally here, but again, it's like really far from current price. So just wait and see. Guys, give it on. Man, with that L, man, it's not well deserved. That the thumbs up is not well deserved, man. With that L. Anyways, we continue. 30-minute hourly. Okay, let's just wait for another M15 candle to close. Okay. We couldn't have really taken anything here. We got the gap, but again, there was nothing really we could frame a trade off of. M3, nothing. Like just a CIST. 30-minute. Okay, so I'll just seek further continuation higher on YM up into the high. Looks like he wants to break that SMT, so it's just gonna go ahead and let it do his thing. Wait for another M15 candle closure. 30-minute. So now we have a 30-minute candle closure. Ideally, I just want to see continuations off of the cap with the anticipation that this low is gonna get taken out this current low of the day. I just want to align myself with whatever that daily is doing. So new invalidation level, I just want to position myself here. There's nothing really here on ES. YM, we just kind of traded back into this order block. So that's what we're seeing reaction from. This is his C2 closure. So yeah, maybe we can get an SMT there. If not, I don't think I can trade this. Yeah, straight dump. Yeah, just went straight. Okay, no worries. I don't think we're gonna get anything here. Trade back into the gap. M3, let me see. M30. Yeah, I don't think we have anything here, boys. I don't think that this day would be a tradable day. Yeah, in my opinion, there was literally no way for me to get in. Even if we wanted to wait for this CISD, like closer to draw. Same for NQ. Like NQ, maybe. Like if you try to force this one, maybe take it back to the lows. But what time was it? 10. You're trading within a. This is a C2. You would be trading with. This is a C3, so you'd be trading within a C3 or a C4, which also makes sense. But yeah, I think already by then we already hit the draw, right? So we got this draw, which is, I don't know why it doesn't show this on the minutes. 3 minutes. Why it doesn't show? I don't know why. Anyways, just gonna go ahead and add the line. Put it here. Go on M3. Oh yeah, it was already taken out by 10 a.m. This could have been somewhat of a valid here, but I don't like this opposing candle. So yeah, man. Again, now another no trading day. No, first no trading day. So Monday was a L day. This one was a no trading day. Maybe we just continue. Let me check. 4 hour price has already expanded. Where's 1800? 1800 here. Price is already like 3 back-to-back expansion candles into a draw. So would that be the case for price to continue? Let's just go ahead and see. But again, I wouldn't really be willing to trade this day. Only if we got like something really clean. So again, we got the new validation, a gap. So again, like this is what you really do. Like just go ahead with the new validation level, the draw. That's really it. That's all what you gotta do. Let's see if we're gonna trade higher. Okay, we got the SMT. SMT got broken with YM. M30. Let's just wait for this candle to close. Okay, we got a C2 with the high, but again, there's no 15. 3. Yeah, from now on, yeah, it's just not really clean. Maybe like this gap, but again, price would retrace so much to kind of trade back to that gap. See, so closure there. 15. Interesting. Got a CIC there, another one here. This 30-minute candle C2, what time did it close? 11:30, so at 12. It closed somewhere in here, and then the next candle just expanded lower and confirmed this CISD. Okay. Let's see, let's check if we'll have further continuation lower. What time is it? So we'll see, I'll need another 3-minute candle closure for that M15 to close. Okay, we got the M15 closure. We have VPSB. Okay, so far so good. This looks a bit clean. Hopefully NQ manages to trade back into the gap. There's no gap here. There's no gap. Like there's a shallow gap here. So let's see if at least NQ manages to take out the high, which would confirm an SMT fail on what? Is that a gap? Yeah, it's a tiny gap. So let's see if price manages to kind of trade above the high or not. Okay. Price trade above the high. M3 we're almost getting a closure there. Failure. A new high that was formed. Maybe could have traded YM. Yeah, maybe could have traded YM here. She's the weaker asset. But let's see if the weaker asset is expand. Okay, just go ahead and take this one. Let me check what's going on in M15. Did we trade above it? Yes. Does it support expansion? Not. But I would just anticipate this is the protected swing. Again, just like yesterday, there's nothing really here, no gaps here. It's gonna show that expansion lower. But we're just gonna go ahead and take it. Let me check. Hourly. Yeah. If this is an L, bro, I'm closing the stream. Anyways, let me check. Now you just question everything, bro. We get the SMT. Okay. 30-minute. Did we really trade above it? That's good. So we have this SMT fail. Okay. So we have an SMT fail. We have VPSP. We have V2 stage. Okay. Bro, if this one fails, bro, that would be crazy. Like, look at the confirmation. Look. To the 4 hour. We're trading away from the high. Like, this is it. We have a protected high. Just on that expansion, we have a gap that was formed. It's followed by a 2 stage. So this is the PSP. Confirmed by the second stage. Does this candle support expansion that I'm trading within? Not really. But again, since I'm really trading and putting my stop loss at the high of the candle itself, so even if the candle this size, like this doesn't support expansion, but the next one does, the shallow opposing ranges should be somewhere in here. If that trade fails, bro, like I don't know, 2023 was really rough for the people that traded GxT, even though it did not exist back then. But again, let's see. This one's gonna be a what? Let's see. Holy. What do we have? Again, if you're to CSD, YM is still expanding lower, so it might still give us what we want. But I hate this signature, man. I hate when we have this. I hate when you have failure to CSD. So let me just go ahead, do this. Risk management, bro. Yeah, this is what you get when you get a failure to CSD. Okay. I don't know why, bro. What is going on? YM, like YM was really the trade. Will it expand? Yeah, YM was really the trade, bro. Yeah, I missed YM. That same trade on NQ, but again, I always like the asset that sweeps. This one just traded lower. This one traded lower instead. So what candle was it? It was this one with this one, or you could take it on M15 with like these consecutive candles. These can also confirm one. So you can either do it with these two candles. So there were quite a few entries here, like this one. This one is also really clean, back into the lows. But yeah, I just missed that one. I prefer the one that sweeps. But yeah, when you prefer the one that sweeps, you might get swept, just like I did. Let's see. Okay, bro. Look at that, bro. It's just expanded. Like something in here, bro, different. Like I don't know. Like you get swept and then the entry goes. Like something here is off. I don't know why. Just like that happened on Monday. Like we got swept, price delivered, swept. Like again, I did not get swept. I managed my trade, closed at break even. But yeah, price just kind of expanded lower. I don't know why. Yeah, let's just see. Again, YM was the better play. Let's see the next day. So again, Tuesday is a no trading day. YM was really clean. So let's see the next day. Let's see if that's gonna be the case for next day too. If that's gonna be the case, then yeah, there's something really up. I feel like GxT did not work before early 2025. I feel like, man, I don't know if the next trade if we get stopped out and then it goes to TP, then yeah, I would like whatever that entry that I'm gonna take, I'm gonna wait for it to get swept and then that will be my entry. But let's see. Again, let's go to 4 hour really quickly. Just clean, remove drawings, remove drawings, remove drawings. Already just from the get-go, like 4 back-to-back expansion candles within that daily range, and also like another one from the last 4 hour of previous daily range. That's like from the get-go kind of puts me off a little bit. YM from the new invalidation level, which is the gap, which is good. Like if you want to continue higher, yeah, give me the gap and then trade higher. Let's see the hourly. C2, C3, okay, C2, C3, M3. What PA is this? This one, yeah, most likely, bro, this will not be a trade. This wouldn't be a trade, a day that I trade. Like, look at that, bro. Just straight expansion within Asia, London, New York. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and skip the bars. But I think I would not really trade that day. But I'm just gonna go ahead and skip the bars. Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck that shit, bro. I'm not really gonna trade this day. Wait, guys, somebody's calling. Stop, bro. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna answer really quickly. Okay. What the? Somebody just called and I saw his message. He's taking some pictures of some Bugattis. It was like, there's a car meeting if you want to join. Man. You guys want to see the Bugatti before we continue? Anyways, let's just continue. 4 hour, yeah, I'm just not gonna trade that day, bro. How long did we do on that stream? 52 minutes already, holy, and we just did 3 days. We're gonna probably do like this week and probably next week, like the other week too, and then yeah, that's it. We should be up at least like 5 hours out of this backtesting session. Yeah, let's just go next. Again, why I would not really trade that day? Due to the fact that we had a lot of expansion candles, but let's see if there was a good trade here. Let's see. Maybe we're judgmental here. So okay, first things first, we got a C3. Are we aligning ourselves with that kind of EQ of that forward candle? Yes, we are. Again, this is all inside. If it was that easy, I would have done it. Okay, just letting you guys know. We got the SMT. Again, this is not really okay. Someone just sent me a message. So we got one stage, second stage. Again, this is not a turn switch. This is just a two-stage SMT. We're in that in 15. Do we have like any gap? Anything that would gotta make it look beautiful? Okay, what do we have? This is a PSP, but that's really it. That's kind of all what we have. It's just like a PSP and expansion away from a PSP. So hourly, yeah, just 3 minute. Maybe this entry looks good. This really looks good. But yeah, 30 minutes. Let me see what time kind of that candle close. It closed at 11:30. So 11:30 close somewhere in here. So there was really no entry. It's probably this one would have gotten almost gotten swept and then continued higher. So yeah, when you have like straight back-to-back expansion candles, especially overnight session, like 1800, like can you imagine, like this is 1800, this is 10, this is 6, this is 2, this is 6. So compared to this one, let's see that 4 hour closure will close. Yeah, just like the range comparing like the expansion compared to that 10 a.m. candle is just not really there. The only one that was better, that was good is YM. But again, yeah, it's just like, so I'm just gonna go ahead the next day. Again, we're just trying to focus on the best trade. Oh my god, another day just like that. What was happening here, bro? That's why I trade oil. I trade also. If you guys noticed this week, I haven't taken any trade on NSE, so that's why. Like I'm so picky with trades. But yeah, sometimes you take L's too. But yeah, like if you guys really check this whole week, I took just oil and also silver. So I haven't taken a single trade on NSEs for like from Tuesday last week. So it's been like almost 10 days. So maybe next backtesting session will not be on NSEs. We'll do it probably on oil or gold and silver or oil. That would be maybe better. Anyways, yeah, I think from the get-go again, I'm just gonna skip this day maybe. But here at least we have 1800 is closing bearish. Now we have 3 expansion candles into a draw. Now we have the SMT break. So this is the time for price to retrace. Like this is the minute. YM NQ just traded up into the high. ES did already, NQ did already. So again, if price wants to reverse, we want the next hourly candle to just go sweep the high, close the C2. We have a 2-stage cracking correlation. We can trade it back into the range. That would be it. That's really how I would go about like reversal. This one, C2, C2. Hopefully, not hopefully. If I'm gonna take the reversal, it should be a 2-stage cracking correlation. And what's really ideal is there's nothing really here other than this gap, so we can trade it back into the gap. So from external to internal. So yeah, again, but for continuations, I'm not really gonna get bothered, bro. And if you mechanics doesn't need go mix it free. No, they do give you the data for free. I feel the same way. This week I've only traded gold and oil. NQ's price action seems really stupid. I think before, like now it tends to like move before 10. So I think the move always happens before 10. Or you can just seek a continuation after 10, but like the real move just already happened like by 9:30 or something. So maybe if you want to take NQ or something, you have to trade before 10. So which is something I don't do. So I'm not gonna change my plan just because because I missed trade on ES. So if it's gonna set up on within that 4 hour range, that's good. If it's not, then yeah. So I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do either again that same old style. If you wanna go higher, you need a swing, especially after taking out a high. Ideally you want a little bit of deeper retracement and then 2-stage here back into the highs. That way you'll have range to target. Other than that, if I see like a 2-stage reversal, then I'm just gonna go ahead, take the EQ of the current daily range and then try to kind of trade it back into the EQ or just somewhere above the EQ. That's what I would really do. Other than that, yeah, I think I'm not really gonna do anything there. Hourly, holy. Yeah, I wouldn't really take this. There's nothing really you could do here. Yeah, there's nothing like this SMG. I wouldn't really trust it, bro. The market's been quite shitty on 2023, man. I don't think back then I was trading forex, so. But I did back this 2023, but I don't remember if it was NSCs or gold, so I have to check. 4 hour. Yeah, just look at that, like complete seek and destroy. Take the high, take the low. All right. Yeah, this is shit. Yeah, this is dog shit, bro. Not really gonna take this one. Not really gonna trade within this day. Yeah, no gaps, nothing like that. Just like when you expand before, prior to the session, yeah, just call it a day before you even start. Like look at that, like straight garbage. Let's see what's gonna happen. Do it the next. Okay, sweep the range and then CISD and continue higher. Okay, let's just go to the next day. Man, this backtesting session, this date has been a bit tough, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think a lot of people back in 2023, like this week, I really need to check back on Twitter and see like what people were doing back then. Like probably this week was one of the toughest. لك تطلب خاصك اكتيفيتيها تخول Yep, exactly. Go trade evade and then activate and it will take you around 2 hours for it to activate. So it took me around 2 hours for it to be activated. I don't know why. Anyways, before I had the VPN issues, but now I don't trade with them anymore. Anyway, now these are the days. These are the days now I want to trade. When you have the day I haven't expanded yet. Like look at 1800. Like literally we're just sitting within a range. These are the days that I like to trade. Why? We're kind of saving up volume for that 10 a.m. Like just straight range, no expansion. One side of the range, second side. If I see a manipulation here, I can trade it back into this slow. If not, I will see continuations. Like these are the days that I like. Because NQ is like a New York session based, like it should be, like the volume should be on New York. So if the volume, we had volume in Asia, London, most likely New York will not have. But if we don't have volume here and here, then probably by NYC will have. Post NYC. So let's go to daily. Actually, this is a matter of choice. It's better to have more assets, but yeah, bro. If you force trades, yeah, like the best thing you can do is add. But again, can you manage all of them? Like that's the toughest part. Like to kind of keep switching between them is just like, yeah, a bit tricky. So if you can manage to do it, yeah, bro. Set your alerts and just wait. It's good to see this too. This too tough, bro. Just seeing good days all the time isn't realistic. It's good to see this. Yeah, it's good, but it's not good that we're backtesting, so we're trying to take some lessons from here. But again, maybe it has positive side to it. Okay. Again, just looking at the ranges of previous days, like look at Monday, expanded lower. Tuesday, expansion, big range, another big range. So like the slowest, like the smallest range is like probably Tuesday, and still Friday I haven't managed to expand there. So I still think we can still see its expansion into the high. Just look like an average of like the past 5 days or past 6 days of the range. We already traded above a high, so if we wanted to reverse, we could have done it from here. So now I'm just gonna see continuations up into the high. There's nothing really holding price here. So again, I'm just so biased for the high to get taken out. Has it been taken out on ES? It was actually. It was taken out on ES. Not really. Okay, we still have it holding here. But again, it's really far compared to NQ. So yeah, ideally, I want to see that continuation of NQ up into that range. 4 hour. We have a confirmation. Like this is the ideal swing formation that Cheatrade talks about when you have a C2 and then confirms also the CISD. So now, like this is a protected low of day. This should be a protected low of day, especially with that SMT that we have. This is a 2-stage SMT. We got a PSP with YM, and we got the SMT. We got the SMT and a PSP with YM. So this is a 2-stage. Like the low of day formed off of a 2-stage, and it confirmed an order block on a 4 hour. So just give me that retracement, please. That expansion. If this is a loss, guys, I don't know, man. That date is just a bit weird. Okay. So again, we got the C2, C3. Again, I'm just gonna go ahead and seek C4 expansion. When we take out a high, again, what do I wait for? A new phase of price, a new swing formation, which would cause. So now when we take out a high, what do we anticipate? Either a consolidation, reversal into reversal, or retracement. Will this cause the reversal? I don't think so. Again, due to the fact that again, I'm thinking this is the protected low of day. Especially that this is the low of day, right? So we have a delayed protection, we had the low, then traded back, made a new low of day, then continued higher. So this is the delayed protection profile. So yeah. So what I'm anticipating now is just kind of that retracement phase. So I either wanna, if I wanna see that reversal, either by lower time frame manipulation or a new swing formation. So that's what I really would like to see. Since we already have, this is a C2 and this is a C2, the 9 AM is a C3. So now I'm still anticipating a C4. So a lower time frame manipulation would do the job for me. If not, then yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for a new swing formation. So let me see the M15 if we have any gaps or something. Beautiful. So again, what are we gonna do? Anticipate that we might have. Just in one stage is really enough. So again, one stage is also enough because now one stage, what does a one stage form? You're anticipating a C2. A C2 is also a start of a swing formation. So again, that comes just like this is a new swing formation. Again, in one stage off of a SMT fail or just a one stage is a C2 and a swing formation starts from a C2. So again, this is kind of that swing formation model. It's just you don't have to wait for the closure. You can trade it. Since that hourly candle still supports expansion. Let me see if we're going to trade back to the gap or not. Just trade it higher. Okay, interesting. I want a sweep. Nice. Now I want the break. Now I want the break higher. Ideally, maybe. Okay. This looks clean, not gonna lie. I would kind of view this level as kind of the manipulation. Am I gonna get swept here, boys? We don't have V1 stage, but I might use this level, M5. Let me see, like, if we have M4, do we have M4? I really want to see, like, if we have some sort of M4 level there. We do have, like, this looks clean. But we still need, like, a minute for the candle to close. Oh, we still need 3 minutes. You know what, we can just stick by this one. This one is not the best. So just wait for another 3-minute candle to close. Okay, beautiful. M5. M3. Okay, good. Now this one is a lot better. Do we have the 2-stage now? I think now we do have the 2-stage. Okay, perfect. Now we got the 2-stage. Okay. Does this candle support expansion? Not really, but again, let's just wait and see. Give me one more candle to close. M5. Still needs 2 minutes for the M5 candle to close. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip 2 minutes manually. 1, 2. We have the CISD M3. We kind of reacted off of this one. We still need 1 minute for this 3-minute candle to close. All right, perfect. I think now we're setting up. Yeah, if this trade fails, boys, where's the draw? It's all the way up there. Okay, it's a bit far from current price. Wait, M5. It's here. 1 to 3.5. What we can do is just like use projection. We can use projection. Maybe I'll just use projection from. Oh, I'll need to open trading view. Wait, guys. Open trading view and just copy it from trading view. I don't want to do it again. So. So just go ahead, copy that one, close this, paste it here, so you guys don't have to do your drawings again. Projection. Okay, I just call it PR. So yeah, that's something for you guys you can use. Let me check. Where is the fib? Is it here? Okay, fib retracement. I don't know why they kind of removed all my drawings and everything that was saved from like the drawings, so I had to do them all over again. 2.5, perfect. You know what? I think we're having a good trade here, boys. Just kind of squeeze a little bit out of it. Try to go probably for the -2 to give him like 2R. That looks good. What time is it? 18. We still got 9 minutes. We got market execution. Just try to squeeze a little bit out of it. Let me see what we have. Okay, we're gonna go with this level. Okay, let's just take it. Again, so the whole anticipation, so let's just see. Again, let's just go to 4-hour. C2 closure. Anticipating a bullish C3. How are we gonna confirm the low? Either with the swing formation or with the SMT fail, which we do have here. So now we got that M15 closure. This one is with no wick, so we should gotta be cautious a little bit there, right there. When you have a candle with no wick, it's a bit troublesome. But again, let's just. Yep. Probably put it somewhere here. 2.5R. Let's see if this one's gonna hit. If it doesn't, yeah, M15, let me see what do we have also. We have also a 2-stage PSP. So this one calls this PSP. With 2 stages, so now we're treating that expansion candle. If this one fails, man, I don't know. I don't know which one is gonna win. In that case. Again. Oh my god, bro. Like, always the failure to CISD. Always. We confirmed the CISD on YM, by the way. We traded above the high. We reacted aggressively. What do you guys think? We close the trade or hold it? We got the same pattern that we got on 3 trades back to back. Close or hold? What do you guys think? I want to see what you guys think. If it was for me, I would close the trade, literally. Like, just like I did on yesterday. We had the first CISD, close the trade. Like, by the minute, you're gonna fill the CISD, or if we had a CISD, then I'm just gonna manage the trade. Are you coming? I'll go. Hold. Hold, okay. Everybody's saying hold. Okay, that's good. Let's hold. Let's take a note together. Holy. Good decision. Okay. Let's see. For now, we kind of got this new invalidation level. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show my stop here. Oh my days. Come on, give me the 2. Give me the 2. Perfect. Man, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, bro. GG's. Shout out to the chat. Guys, I might have to clock off right there. Let me show you guys what's going on. So there is a meeting, but I'm not really sure. Give me guys 1 sec. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna leave or not, but it seems like there is a car meeting. So let me show you guys. So the guys texted me. They said like there's a car meeting. There's a beautiful Bugatti, and I want to go take a look at it. But I don't know if I want to work or. Yeah, and they said they're having a meeting right now. Let me show you guys. It said. Let me show you guys. No worries, I'll show you guys what's going on. He said, I said I'm going. Are you coming now? I'm going. I said, what time now? We say yes. I don't know. We can backtest another trade and then go. Yeah, we can add another trade. Then maybe go take a look, see some Bugattis and stuff. I really want to take a look at it. So, and it's like 16 kilometers away from my house. So it'll take me like around an hour to get there. So, or maybe like 45 minutes. Anyways, we back. So okay, beautiful trade. The chat, GG's for holding. Yeah, perfect. ريح هو يبغى يشوف البوغاتي. Anyways, let's just continue. Yeah, let's see if it's gonna expand to the draw. Beautifully done. راه عطا الله هادشي في تشاينا وي، ولكن راه صاحبو ديالو وصا راه ديال صاحبو سو اكسبيريونس معاه قريب لمول الشخص، فهمتي؟ ماشي زعما غادي غتشوفها، راه غتمشي اكسبيريونسيها. I don't know. هادي واحد السنطيحه خياليه نقول لها راه نسوقاس انا اوف كورس ما سوقاش، ما فهمتي غتجرب ديك الاكسبيريونس ديال. Yeah, so that daily draw got hit, which is good, which is really good. So as was anticipated from the day, so just like we anticipated, like just due to the fact that we have a shallow, like the range is still small, this is what you want. Like these are the trades we want to wait for, and we could have squeezed a lot of more RR out of it, but I just wanted to secure like 2.5 R, but it was 4 R. But again, still, it's a beautiful trade. GG to the chat for voting for hold. Yeah, so let's just go maybe. Let's do another hour. No, not another hour, like another couple days, and then I might just clock off right there. Maybe just go enjoy the weekend, because tomorrow I'm not really free. Tomorrow like I got a whole day, got some stuff to do. Not busted out. Go to New York session. Okay. Again, that's also a beautiful day. Open low into what? Into your new validation level, which is a gap. Failure to manipulate. Take it back to the highs. We still have a draw open. We still have the current high of week. Current daily high / current weekly high, because this is Monday, so this is the current weekly high. We're forming the low off of a manipulation. Maybe we not only that, we have the SMT, so that's even more beautiful. Oh, look, that's interesting. So ES is expanding, YM is expanding. So again, what do we want to see? NQ catching up at least to that same high hourly. C3, yeah. What do I want to see now? Just see lower time frame manipulation or M15 one stage? Literally the exact same model that we got here. Where was it? Where was it? I don't even remember. Was it here? Not really. Wait. Where was that trade? Where was that trade that we took? It was here. Yeah, just after taking out a high, when you see the failure to manipulate, then we just want to see continuation higher. This one is closer to the low, so I think we might get something there. 3 minute. Perfect. I like. So, look. When you take out a draw, and we trade below a level, now I would see this as a continuation. I can take the continuation signature just off of a change in state. But again, the draw is a bit close. We got this new weekly opening gap, so I might kind of aim for it to get filled. Probably here. So we still have room for price to kind of go all the way up here. Let's like 1 hour. Ideally, actually what I want to see is just like another candle probably like close below, and then the next candle CISD. That would confirm the 2 stage, and then I can trade the next candle. Let me see. Just went up. Do you have any ideas about master's degree of quant trading? What the fuck? Literally, this is what I want to do, but I don't want to do quant trading. I want to do quant finance. You already learned the Python and math, and give me some advice to reach a high level in math and programming. خويا ايش نقول لك؟ That's okay. We can talk in private. We can talk in private. But yeah, for masters, if I decide to do a master's degree, because now I'm preparing the docs to apply for a master's degree, like I want to do quant finance. So it's kind of similar stuff, like building models for banks and stuff. So, anyways, we can talk about that later. You know, it's gonna give you the best advice. Legend Tan, he's a software engineer. He's gonna give you the best advice. If Legend Tan is still here, yeah, we got another Moroccan brother here, so he is already working. So I want to do a master finance or something, but don't know what to do. If you wanna do like accounting or stuff like that, that's too old. But if you wanna do something like quant, probably yeah, that's a lot better, and you got a better future with it. Anyways, we back now. Back to charts. We can probably back test for a couple minutes, and then let me just send the guy a message, tell him like what time the meeting is about to end, just to know. Oh my god, it's the same major that I want to do quant finance. Bro, from same city, doing the same stuff, same country. I don't know, man. إلياس خويا عندنا شي حاجة حنا ما هياش. عندنا شي حاجة خويا داك الشيء ديال الطاقات اللي المهم خلينا نخمم على الهضرة. Anyways, let's just continue again. Ideally, I want to see that CISD. If we see an expansion higher, I would just put stops at the body and then probably retracement off of a gap, like entry off of gap. So let's just see the next 3 minute candle what it will do. Oh, beautiful. Let's see if we're gonna take that low out. We just traded below the low. Let me see if we have any 2 stage so far. If we have, yeah, we do have a 2 stage here. We still got 4 minutes for the candle, 6 minutes for the candle to close. So two more candles. 1, 2. Okay, beautiful. So what do we got? M15. It closes. Okay, it closes bullish. But we have a new swing formation here. If we get this here, let me see. The guy's sending me a tons of messages. So let me check. Sorry, guys. Sorry. He said, holy, they got up. Okay, I think I'm not gonna go. I just talked to him. He said like maybe I'll stay here. Okay. M15, we have one stage. We only have one stage. This one closing bullish, closing a C2. This M5 looks really clean. So if we get this M5, this looks good. This looks good actually. Why did I get just 195? I was supposed to. Oh, I only risked 0.5%. Okay. يا ربي يكون أي سالي دابا باش تريح. دابا باش تريح. Bro. Okay, brother. Okay. Yeah, so probably so we got a one stage here. We got a one stage here with this M15. Again, since I'm already aligned with the hourly 4-hour, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to align myself with it. We can either go up into the high or to kind of try to fill this new week opening gap. So this M5 looks clean, not gonna lie, with the SMT, especially from the gap. We kind of just swept the level, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put stops like at the low, since I'm aiming for the gap to be filled. I don't like this closure, it's not the best of closures. 3 minute, we kind of fell into CIZ, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a 1, 2, 3. I fucked up. I really did. Okay, no worries. I did not. Okay. So let me see what's gonna happen. Okay, wait, that was about to be an L. Okay, thank God. Okay, well, we got saved. Okay, we got saved, especially after taking out this high. But I don't know why price reversed. 3 minute. We got this two stage. We got this one stage here. Hourly. Let me see what is going on with these, bro. Like, YM is already expanded. This one is already expanded. NQ is just ranging. We have a CISD, so this should be the protected low, especially with the SMT. So the SMT and the CISD forming the low of day was the high of day was formed off of nothing. But again, look, this one already kind of formed the high. So this retracement that we're forming right now, might be this low getting taken out. But what do we have? Again, new gap formed, which is the new invalidation level, same as always in 15. These SMT fails, bro, are just a savior. Okay, next 3 minute candle. No, we don't have any SMTs there. Okay, just gonna take out the low, right? Yeah, just let's trade below the low. That's really interesting. Look at a 4-hour. We ended up reversing off of the high, putting in EC2. Just like that setup. Okay, now what do I want to see? We really have this order block here. Within this expansion, we have this gap. Give me this retracement. I will target probably this gap again, just like we did. When we have a relevant swing and we don't reverse off of it, then we're probably gonna retrace somewhere to the left, just like on that expansion when we have clean expansion. So that's what I'm gonna do right there. M30. We got a gap here. Oh, sorry. We got a gap, so we got 15 minutes for the candle to close for this 30 minute, but we already have this 30 minute candle closure. So let's see if we're gonna form anything here. All right, what do we have? We got this one stage. We only have one stage here. 3 minute. Ideally, I want to see this high getting taken out or this high getting taken out. Let's see if we're gonna take that out. Perfect. Did we? Yeah, we did trade above it too. CISD, M5, M3, M15. So far, this is like a PSP, so we still got 6 minutes for the candle to close. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait for the. Oh my God. Okay. What do we have? We have a PSP. So this is a PS. It did actually kind of that CIS. It did do its job. So we have a. There's nothing really here. We only have this PSP. The only things we have is the PSP. But ideally, I just want to see it as another stage of crack correlation. 30 minute. Yeah, this one's just kind of flipping right now. We do have the CISD. So would that be the trade? M15. This one is the leading asset. This one's kind of that mid asset. We have a lot of lows stacked here. Oh, especially that we got. Look at that. We reacted off of that level that got swept. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this trade? Is it good or not? What do you guys think? Give me your opinion. Search this Dylan show or this Wall Street Corner reviews be like. Don't you venture? Are you Chinese, Nathan? You can't speak Chinese or what? I don't think you're the guy from Singapore, right? You're not the guy from Singapore. Wall Street quant interviews be like, thanks, man. Worth it go? It's worth. It's worth it. We go. We take it, guys. We take 1L here. If NQ keeps above this level, we win. Else we lose. Okay. No. Atom said no. No, about Chinese or about the trade? It's his title. Okay, it's his title. Okay. Sorry, below. Okay. So we take it. Okay, let's take it. Let's take this. Now I think now the chat is gonna help me a lot. Okay. Every time I'm gonna take a trade, I'm gonna let you guys know. Okay, so let's see. All right. Yeah, it's just the fact that this PSP we had no SMT, so like that's the only bad thing. So what we could have done is like waited for the next candle for this second stage to be formed. So yeah, let's see if we're gonna get another trade there. If we're gonna expand lower right now, not really. We're not really expanding lower. So yeah, forget about this trade. We back again. We're back to break even. Wow, beautiful. Such an interesting backtesting session here. That's really interesting. Just close that trade. Holy. Okay, closing us to C2 here. M15. Closing us to C2. I think maybe YM. We can manage to get a 2-stage there. Come on, YM, give me a 2-stage. Give me that second stage. Give me the second stage, YM. We haven't traded above the high yet. M5, M30. So what do we have? This one's bullish. This one bullish. All of them are bullish. So take all trades so that we can know where we did wrong. Otherwise, we will never execute in real time. Okay, you guys want just execution after execution? But what if we end up blowing the account? That is the real question. That looks clean. Like again, but there's no cracking correlation here. Like we have a gap, which is the new invalidation level. Looking on an M15, do we have any? Yeah, not really. Like what I really wanted to see is like this SMT, which YM like just managed to kind of just put in a equal high and then expand it lower. So I don't know if I want to use that as an expansion, as a catalyst for. Should we go ahead and use that one, bro? Should we go ahead and cover this one? Go ahead and take this one. But the equal highs, man. I really like this trade. Like 30 minute, like the new invalidation level. So 10 a.m. is here. So we got the 10 a.m. open high into a draw. Failure to manipulate, new invalidation level, swing formation, level to target. But the only problem is there's no cracking correlation. When there's no cracking correlation, I don't like to take a trade. So you know what? We're just gonna take this one. If it fails, then I know the cracking correlation wasn't there. So that would be the lesson from that trade. If it plays out, then maybe kind of that equal highs kind of confirmed it because it was like too close to the high itself. I don't know. But yeah, let's just give it a try. That would be 2R. That would be a good trade. And I like how kind of this candle closed. I like how we kind of expand lower. So we might just go ahead and take it. If that was an L, we can go ahead and check together why it lost. So okay, clean expansion. 5. Put stop at the body. We got a gap. So now we get the gap. So when we have a gap, we should not trade back into the body. If we trade back into the body, so the trade is invalid for me. Okay. Come on. Come on, trade lower. What's up? What happened there? So yeah, it just managed to take us out at break even, which was really unfortunate. M15, M30. Let me check why it did what it did. Kind of traded below this swing. Did we have 2R before then? Oh, we did. All right, break even. Not gonna lie. That wasn't a break even. That was like a minus 50. Holy, I did not move the stop to break even. Okay, that was really unfortunate. So yeah, I don't know. Something is with these days. Okay, let's go next trade, man. Let's go next day. Wow, interesting. The move was here, so that was like the 2-stage. We formed a gap. 30 minute. But why price can reverse from here? Like, there's no reason why it would. Was it this gap? Was it because of this gap? Yeah, it seems like this gap would really kind of cause price trades, especially that we didn't have a closure. So hourly, interesting. Yeah, interesting. And none of the assets, like none of the other assets also closed, like traded below the low. So there was like literally no signature there to kind of close it other than the range itself. So yeah, let's just go to next day, which I think this one. Let me check what it's there. I think this might be the last trade, and I might go here. What time is it? It's like 11 for me, so yeah, I might just kind of go there. There's a football match that is gonna be in like 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead, cook some food, and like maybe just order. I don't have the energy to make anything. Okay, back to daily. Bro, it just expanded, man. Okay, beautiful. I like how it's going right now. So the 1800 is here, open low into the level. We have EC2. I want to trade it back into the high of day. We do have this SMT here, which is not the best, but still it is there. M15. Look at the hourly candle. Okay. Literally what I want to do, what I want to see, we got the SMT at the lows. This is the low of day. Yeah, this is the low of day. We got SMT with the low of day. While ES, which one took out the low? Is it this one? Yeah, so we have a delayed projection profile on YM. 30 minute. Do we have a C2 or C3? Yeah, we do have a C2. But I'm not really gonna trade this one. I'm not really gonna trust this, so just gonna go ahead and wait for cracking correlation along the way. So we have the PSP. So this is the first cracking correlation. 3 minute, but it's not really clean. Maybe the next 15 minute. Okay. So what do we have now? Another 2-stage. Just these 2-stage because it was stronger. NQ was stronger and it's still stronger. Oh yeah. Let me check. Let me see the 3 minute. What it will do. Have we traded below the low? Not really. I really want to see 2-stage right there. So again, what I really want to see, just this retracement. This is an M30 closure. Bearish. No SMTs. Ideally, I want to see like an SMT with like this low, because like look how close I am close to that low. So I was anticipating that this might form that one stage to kind of continue higher, because I'm already aligning myself with the 4-hour to expand higher. So I don't really need 2-stage cracking correlation. I just need one. So just gonna go ahead and do. Probably wait for a gap to hold, then see higher prices. Gap did not hold. Yeah, doesn't seem like we might have a bearish day here. Like a bullish day, it just seems like prices just expanding lower. M15. Yeah, bro. PSP. Nothing really. 4-hour. Okay, let me take that off. Let me take that off too. Let me take the range from low to high. We can anticipate this low to get taken out. These also get taken out. 30 minute. Have we formed the high of 10 a.m.? Yeah, we did. Off of AC2. Was that EPSB or something? Not really. Do we have any cracks in correlation? Not really. 15 minute. We have EPSB. Other than that, there's nothing. And we have this other PSP here. But again, we don't have E2 stage. We only have EPSP there. So just gonna go ahead and wait a little bit. Just go to M3, see what's going on. Why not? Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm now framing. Just like the 30 minute, kind of framing the high 10 a.m. into these lows down. So yeah, it's almost like, yeah, this is what I'm trying to do right now. But I need that 2 stage. But we only have a 1 stage, which is the PSP, and not a C2. It's just an inside bar. So if I want to have a PSP, I want to trade away from a PSP. At least it needs to be a C2. So now we need SMT. If I don't get it, then yeah, just it is what it is. Yep, we did not get it. Literally, we did not get it. Yep. So yeah, but like that was the only thing. Like we got the PSP here. Like the only SMT that we had is like this, and then this closure. But I wouldn't really trust like lower time frame SMTs because it was all within this 45 candle, the 1045 candle. Just within it, we had this SMT. So yeah, it's really interesting how prices is kind of behaving back in 2023. To the next 30 minute candle. price is just expanding, man. There's nothing really. There's no way for us to get in, like other than kind of for like after this PSP, just want to see like SMT within it. Like that's the only way you could have forced a trade here. You could have forced this trade here, like here, and I wouldn't really trust it due to the fact that this wick just can trade it lower and then trade it back in. So trade it back up. That could have been like a 2R trade, but still. Keep the TP and static 2R. That's also a good idea. That's something also we can do. That's what I really like do in real life sometimes. Most of the time. But yeah, so let's just see. Hourly. Let's seek for a continuation lower. Let's see. Oh my days, bro. There's no way to get in. There's literally no crack and correlation. It's just straight expansion, no swing formation, nothing like that. It's just like we only had this gap. But look what we had. Trade a higher. Like maybe this. You could have traded maybe this one. But you could have got caught up right there. There was no entries, by the way. Yeah. And 15. So this and 15 candle. Like we have this SMG here between that candle and this candle. While here we have this SMG break. So we got this SMG break and then we got this other one. So maybe like trying to force this trade could have worked out, but it's not really the cleanest. Like what you really want to see when you trade in the SMG fail is like that same candle that trades up. Like here we had the SMG valid, so why not reverse from here? We got the SMG valid, we got the one stage which was here, so why not just reverse from here? So after we get that SMG break, that would be a little bit worrying. But how 3-minute close, it was really clean. But again, so again, this could have been forced. This one, I wouldn't really take it. I would just let it go. Especially that when we get an SMG break, like the formation of I was about to say ICT. The formation of an SMT is just to confirm that the high is protected. But if you form a high, you have the SMT fail, and you have a draw still open, just trade it back into the gap. And this is the acid test sweeps, and I prefer the acid test sweeps. And it fails to CISD, then we break the SMT. So yeah, it's just a bit off. But again, the SMT is still here. Like if you really want to check, like still, it was kind of still holding. Let me check if it was actually. It was not really. It was not. Okay, price did actually trade above it. They kind of formed equal highs, just like YM. Just like YM did. So I don't know if YM still confirms that. Only with YM, we still have the SMT here. We still have like the SMT looking clean. But yeah. How many trades we took so far, bro? Like 2 L's and 1 winner, right? Oh, how many? 1 L, 2 winner. Oh, we got 2 L's, 3 L's and 1 winner. Holy shit. We have like a 25% win rate. And this one was a break even. So it was like, holy, that's really bad. That is really bad, actually. Okay, let's try to make that up before we close the stream. We need to close positive. Let's go to the next day. New York session. So we got a C2 here. Some people laughing on that. Bro, like that's really bad. Not gonna lie, man. That's like fucked up. So the first trade, this is that one we kind of went with 50% risk. This buy, this was like a full loss. This was a managed trade. I don't know if this managed to go up to that TP or not. This one did go to TP. This one, we did not have the cracking correlation. This one, it went to 2R and then took us out. So yeah, it's really bad. PSP, 2-stage daily. C2, we're looking for that C3 expansion. This one is beautiful. We still have previous daily low intact, so it hasn't been taken out yet. 4 hour. I like how this one is closing us at PSP. It's a 2-stage PSP, so ideally I want to take ES back into the lows, or again, this. We're within a gap, so yeah, not really anticipating a reversal off of this gap. Hourly. 30 minutes. Oh, look at Dow Jones, bro. Do I want to take buys on YM? 4 hour, okay. So again, C2 formation. Do we have a draw still open? Not really. Like the next draw is here, but is that a valid draw? Not really. This looks like this is that C2 protected swing that we kind of cheated away from. That looks like a clean swing to kind of trade into. 30 minutes. We got the SMG, we got the BSP. So we have like a 2-stage here, but again, it doesn't really matter. We can just look on M15 what's going to happen there. Wow, directly. That's really interesting. Okay, let's just go ahead and continue. So PSB, 2-stage. So we get the 2-stage here, but again, it was closed off. It was not really going to be a 2-stage. Another M15 candle. ES already hit the draw, Like the next one is this. The next one is this slow. Oh, I was not playing music the whole time. Let me play some background music. Okay. 3 minute. Holy bro. Again, like that seems like this price is kind of reacting to that level, so we might take out these lows. M15, we don't have nothing really there. M30, we do have the SSMG here. The candle is about to close. We only have this here. The M3 is looking really good. I love how price is just expanding from the gap and expanded lower. Especially that NQ is near the draw. So it kind of gives me the idea that I really want to take this one. But let me see, M3. Or I might just take NQ. Especially after taking out this minor high. We have a shallow equal highs here. But yeah, I might, let me check. C2, C3, C4, manipulation. So I might just be cautious with this level. Not really. Let me see. Just kind of trade it back into EQ here. We're sitting at that gap. We have a CISD, but we don't have a 2-stage, which confirms the reversal because price has been expanding higher. And now we want to take the reversal. I want to take a trade lower. So it's a bit off here. Interesting. Like I like this one. I really like this one, especially with the hourly. This hourly closing is C2, C3. Now we're trading within a C4. We have a new invalidation level, which is this opposing candle, especially after taking out this minor high, which I like. But it's just not gonna give the RR. And if we want to try to force the RR, it might, yeah, price might not just. If price chases all the way back here, especially after that expansion, that might be a red flag. But let's see. Next 3 minute candle. Oh, what the fuck? It did actually just trade into the. Okay. Again, we missed it, but let's see if it was gonna play or not. Wow, it actually just did that, bro. Like, it just literally traded back into the high. Yeah, that was a clean short on NQ. Yeah, that was a clean short, especially with that OB. It was a clean short into the draw for that 2R. But yeah, that same is straight. I'm not really gonna use it there. I'm not really gonna replay price. Yeah, so the whole idea of this one is just the 4-hour candle. The previous 4-hour candle is C2. Just kind of see continuation to the next draw. Within that one, what we got? There's not really any 2-stage, but we have a new swing formation here, so we can still seek further expansion. And also on hourly, what do we have? This is a C3, so we can still anticipate a C4, especially that we have just traded below a level. What do we need to see? Either a new swing or a lower time frame manipulation. What we ended up getting is both the M15 new swing and lower time frame sweep. So that confirms that entry. The only thing that I didn't like is like price already expanded here. So for price to trade back into my limit and then trade lower, it was a bit sauce. But if price managed to do that, so that was a good trade. But again, it's not taken. So if it's not taken, then yeah, it's not we cannot really use it. What day is it? Wednesday. Okay, my guys, 1 second. Let me check my phone. Let me see if I want to go or not. Okay. We're probably gonna finish this week. We still got Thursday and Friday. If we're up for that week, that's good. If for these 2 weeks, like, can you imagine 2 weeks, bro? Holy, that's a shitty performance. That's the beauty of like trading multiple things. You might take an L, 1 on GC, like MAN, -1 on NQ, but oil is gonna give you, I don't know, 3R. GC is gonna give you maybe 2R, or like also like minus something. So with all the three, you can finish positive. So let's just see. Just go to next 10 a.m. Yeah, that was really unfortunate expansion lower. Let me see. Just answer. Got an answer here. Okay, let's just do really quickly. Go on the daily. C2, C3, we're still seeking that C4 expansion, just traded below a low. We're sitting within that gap. The next relevant draw for me is just kind of that Thursday is low. That Thursday is low, so I just want to seek probably some sort of failure to manipulate here. Again, same, like literally same exact logic that I use every single day, every single minute. That caused me to have a 25% win rate. C2, 2 a.m. C2, 6 a.m. C3. So I'm still kind of seeking expansion into that low. There's nothing really to reverse off of here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and seek further expansion lower. I like YM. I actually like YM. I actually like YM, especially with that draw still open. But what do I want to see again? Some sort of failure to manipulate on ES. Yeah, hourly C2, C3. Again, what am I anticipating? Still, I'm anticipating a C4 into the next draw. We just traded into a gap. So this is the area if price wants to reverse. This is where it will do it from. So yeah, M15. Let me check M30. M6 if we have any swing formation, any correction correlation, any C2s. Okay, beautiful. What do we have now? Okay, now this just looks cleaner. A gap, which is the new invalidation level. This is a PSP. This one is closing bearish. NQ is near the high, so it is more likely to kind of trade above and sweep the high. This one is not. So give me that correction correlation, and I'm gonna take you lower. That's really it. Okay, oh my god, bro, where the fuck are you going? Yeah, that looks like price one doesn't want to go lower. Yeah, that's like a first sign of like I don't want to go lower. Okay, let's just continue with the M15. Just get the M15 closure there. So okay, so price reacted off of that level actually. So price kind of reacted off of that level. M30. Will price take out all these highs and then trade lower? ES still looks good. ES still looks good. So we're setting a new validation level. So we have now just an M15 candle closure. We still can manage to get a C2. We still can manage to get a second stage there. A1 stage. Okay, we got on one stage there. YM. I haven't traded above the high yet. Okay. Oh, it did now. That's really interesting. Are we gonna wait for the? Let me see the next 3 minutes. Are we gonna get the CISD? We got the CISD on YM, but that's the only issue, bro. Like, we don't have any. Are we gonna use this swing? Are we gonna use this relevant swing? Like, you can use this one. Like, this is literally what we had on. What day was this? Literally, we had this exact same model on NQ. Was it Tuesday? Let me check. It was Tuesday, I guess. It was Tuesday, if I don't remember. Tuesday, we had this exact same model. Where's your interview? I think so. This is that trade that yesterday was a good. It was a good. where was it? I think it was on Q. Let me check. So we got. It was this one. No. It was with that swing. No, never mind. I just remembered. This one is with the irrelevant swing. This 3 minute looks really closure. That closure looks really clean. 30 minute. We have this SMT. Okay, that's the consecutive candle SMT. This candle doesn't really support expansion, but if it's gonna go close like this, I might just go ahead and trade it right now. That's how we made it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead with the anticipation that we have this SMT fail. This candle doesn't really support expansion. You know what? Let's just wait for the next candle. This candle doesn't support expansion. If this trade goes, it goes. If not, we can just trade away from the next new invalidation level. So, okay, beautiful. So we still got. Did it close below or not? Not really. Okay, so it's just gonna need another candle to close. It did not close below. Okay. Are we gonna close it below? No. Okay, we did. We had deferred to CISD multiple times. This closure is clean. We can trade away, like spin it at this high. We're not gonna reverse off of that level. Can we make like 2.5 R here? What do you guys think about this trade? Okay, so what do we got here? Let's go check what we got. We got a PSP. Got a PSP with this SMT. So this is a one type of two stage. Again, the two stage here is not with the candle itself. But what do you guys think? So we're sitting within that PSP. 3 minute. Do we have any cracking correlation within 3 minute? Not really. Yeah, we do. No, we don't. Yeah, we do. With the high. So what do you guys think? Keep the chip in statics and what futures I trade oil, GC silver, and also NSC stride. What's risk management invalid risk? If you fail every time because you don't manage to get to the target, then you just go ahead and risk probably $400 to $500 instead. But if you fail because you reach the drawdown, then yeah, then that's another case. Looks good. Okay. What does the chat say? What do you guys think about this trade? I like how this last 3 minute candle expanded. What do you guys think? Can we get more comments? Can we get more replies? This actually looks good to me. Actually, I like this one. Compared to the previous one we took, I like this one a bit more, especially with the crack correlation to PSP and the SMT, away from a gap and holding the gap aligned with 10 a.m. Like this forming the high to 10 a.m. So we have that up and high into the next invalidation level. Have you noticed any difference between 15 and 30 gaps? I prefer 30 minute gaps. Yeah, the bigger the higher time frame gaps, the better. Like hourly gap is better also than M30, but it's still like if you're trading within an expansion, you cannot really wait for an M30 gap. Take it until you make it. Take it until you make it. Okay, let's see if we're gonna make it here. Yeah, let's go with the. Let's go with 1%. This looks good. Either we fuck up or we don't. Okay. Oh, holy fuck! That was the awake. I swear I did not see that one. I swear I did not see this one. I swear I would have managed my trade. If this was, I swear I did not know this awake. Holy shit! I thought literally the candle closed here. Yeah. In that case, guys, I would have moved stops to break even anyways. Especially with the gap, I would have moved stops to the body at least. But anyways, let's see. Let's see if we're gonna get taken out. Wish we will. Yeah. Man. What the fuck is this? We got the SMT here. I don't know, guys. Like this is a shit performance. Bro, I live trade better than backtest, man. let me just go back to live trading, guys. I cannot really. Yeah. That shit is crazy, man. Holy. Yeah, man. We're back to the live trading session, guys. No more backtesting session for me, man. This one broke my heart, man. This backtesting session. We're minus what? Minus 2R. That shit is crazy. 23 ticks. But like the profiling should make sense, bro. Like yeah, we traded into relevant swing, but ideally we should have just continued. Oh, we got a lot of. Oh wait. It's my issue. No. It's my issue, bro. It's my mistake. It's my mistake. Yeah, this low should have been the target. Literally, bro, like this should have been the target. Not gonna lie, man. This could have been the target. It's my problem. And yeah, it's my mistake. It's my mistake. Nah, it's not really the strategy. It's my mistake. Yeah, like this is the next relevant swing. Below that one, below this one, this one. It's this one. So it's me. Backtesting is hard than forward testing. Man, it's supposed to be easier. People make money on backtesting and not on live market. Me, I'm the opposite. Even though like I closed this week up just like half an hour, like up almost an hour, but yeah, it's still profitable. Here we did 2 weeks and I'm down 2 hour. I like these are real results and not the propaganda people try to sell, in my opinion. Oh, not that. Left in my eyes. Okay. But yeah, I guess that was my mistake. Yeah, that was actually a mistake from my part. I just was too focused on the 4 hour. I think it was a 4 hour swing, right? Yeah, it was a 4 hour swing. It was actually my, and also it was my mistake that I did not, because like our tool was here, so I did not really pay attention that this is a wick. As soon as I got that wick, I would move my stops to break even. You guys know, like I just literally aggressively manage my trades. So yeah, we still got 1 day, boys, which is Friday. If Friday fucks us up, yeah, it is what it is. Let's check. New York session. Remove drawings. Man, I don't even want to buy this. Okay, that looks good. Let me just change that song. Ghana. Okay. Okay, let me see. So we got the C2. Okay, C2 closure. So far trading within a C2. We have a 2-stage PSP. This one closed bearish, bullish. Now we're trading above the highs. Again, another PSP here. So we got the 2-stage. Which one is a stronger asset? Ideally, I want to trade ES or YM. But also, if we see a failure to manipulate, or here is just arranging, we can trade an expansion back. We already have this high got taken out on ES. So again, we should not really be worried about that SMT. Okay, so far looks clean. 4 hour. Okay, clean. That's actually clean. Okay. We might make money here today, boys. We might make money here today. I'm just gonna go with the high. We have a failure to manipulate. This is the C2. The C2, what did it do? Ideal swing formation, literally just like Friday's trade, bro. Oh, where was that trade? Was it on Friday? Oh, now I know. This Friday was clean. This Friday is clean too. So let's see. If you know YouTuber George, he has done 20 GxT. If you know YouTuber George, he has done 2015 GxT backsis in April 2022 was -% for him, and he really has red month. So probably bad month. Oh, so this is April. Okay, so I was lucky enough to kind of go to April 2023. Wow. That's interesting. Next session maybe we'll go the next month. هذا النهار ديالها اف سي بي كل عام اف سي بي كل عام بيروق انا برساوي. هذا النهار ديالنا. طلع لعب البارسا ولا خو ما فهمت الصراحه السؤال ديالك. So probably but I think maybe that's the case. George, I don't know the YouTuber George, but yeah, if he's done it, maybe this was gonna put us up. I like this. It's literally the same exact setup that we took. Like this is C2 formation was Friday. This is Friday. Let's see if we're gonna make money or we're gonna end up just like George. Let's see. Next month was good for him, so we will see. All right, perfect. All right, we might do another backtesting session. Now it just gave me motivation. I'm just like, oh, now it's not my problem. it's the market's problem. Okay. 30 minute. So far we got a C2. This is the C3. Again, this is the candle that traded above the high. I want to trade the candle that this one. قلت اليوم we can make money. يعني ديالنا هذا النهار. for sure. في الجيب. وديما كوكب. Let me check. So we got the hourly. This is the C3. So I was still experience C4. Oh, this is beautiful. After taking out the high manipulation expansion. 15. We got a gap here. Okay, that looks beautiful. Can we trade it back into the gap, please? Can we trade it back into the gap? Let's check M3. What the fuck just happened? What's this gap? What is this? 1800? This was like the 9th April, and now we are on. This was 7th, now 9th. What that just happened, bro? The market closed here or what? What the fuck just happened? Yeah, this is 1800. I don't know what happened here, guys. Wait, let me check what's. So that was 7th. Non-formal payroll. Okay, so did not have data for non-formal. No, this is non-formal payroll. But I don't know why they skipped the day. So if you guys really check, this was like a 9/12 holiday, but holiday, and we had NFP. It will not. It can't. This is NFP. So this is first Friday within a week, within the month. So I don't know. Maybe just FX replay did not have the data for it. Yeah, let me just go ahead and quickly check. Where is it? Where's ink? It's here. Okay, many nights. Let me just put it to the side instead of. Okay. Okay, just gonna skip to that. How long have we been doing this? 2 hours, holy. Do you guys continue for another trade or what? We continue for another trade or we call it a day here? What do you guys think? It's been like 2 hours. What do you guys think? Bro, what's your laptop config? Ryzen 7 شيليبا. Ryzen 7 5600 H and RTX 3060. Can continue. Okay. Give me guys 1 sec. 2 minutes and I'll be back. Give me 2 minutes. All right, we're back. Up to you. Alright, okay, let's just continue. Yeah, I just had a call with the guys. Said I'm not gonna come, so it's already too late for me. Like it's 12. I'd rather just stay at home It's and the car meeting is like 16 kilometers away. Here in China, 16 kilometers is not that much, but still, like, well, it took me like 45 to get there, 45 to get back, and probably stay there for like 3 hours or 2. So it would just be too late. So. That's a no trading day, by the way. I'm not gonna trade this day. Guys, what do you think we go to oil? I think I'm just gonna go to oil, man. Or I might go to May, bro. Up to your reduce train. No, I use FX replay. Did I big ساعة? No, I have a bike. I have a bike, so. الشيء اللي احنا رولاد مراكش. So. Not a bike, motorbike. Je consomme, mais. Yeah, NQ hasn't been the best. Literally, like, just look at this. I won't really trade this, so. Or I might just go into like a like to check the trades we kind of missed this week. What do you guys think? Like, I don't know, I got kind of burned out from backtesting, especially with that result. Yeah, I feel like I'm just spinning on. اي طري واي يصير شي وحده شي مساحه. شي مساحه هي قديمه واقع عليك. Look guys, so we can do two things. Either backtest oil, or just go over this week's PA. We can talk and see like what kind of missed, what we missed, because we all live traded that PA, so we can just know what we did wrong, what we did right. So yeah. Didn't review. Let's trade الاختيارات السيمانة. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do. Yeah, that's a good idea. So we might just go ahead and we do a review for the trades that I took, which I don't remember them. I only remember the silver one. That was a good one. No, remember, but I did not take it. Where was the trade that I took? Okay, so the first trade I took, I think I'm gonna finish that one, and then I'm just gonna call it a day because I'm like super exhausted. Yeah. Anyways, review this week. See what we did wrong. Okay. Let me check. Let me open to the side. Let me see how many trades I took. Wait. Let me open my funnel cap. Let me go to futures. Let me go fund index. Let me open it to the side. And see what trades that I did not, that I took, and then we can go and review them. So Monday I took, let me see. Monday is what date of Monday? 12th. So let me see, 12. Okay, so I took CL long and it was a winner. So on Monday I took a CL long and it was a winner. Did I take this one? No, I did not. Yeah, I did. I did take this one. It was a break-even trade. So oil should be here. Let me see that trade that I took. I think it might still be here, somewhere in here. Monday. Where's Monday? Thursday. Maybe days. Yeah, we got the trade. Okay. This is the trade. If you guys check the live stream, I think we took it together. So again, this is the first trade for the week that I took. Why? Let me check. I don't even remember why. We got a C2 closure, so we kind of traded below the lows. We got a C2 closure. Not only that, I remember we had a SMT here and also the second stage. I do remember. I think we had with HO, it was higher high. I guess it was higher. No, then RB. RB was higher. Yeah, RB was a higher high. So coming into that 10 a.m. So again, these are the trade I took. I think I did post a video breakdown on that one, I guess. Anyways, before that 10 a.m. what do we had? EC2 closure, a PSP, so this is two-stage cracking correlation. We got the lows and also the PSP. So now I'm confirming this will be the low of day. The next relevant swings are like one of these. And I think I waited for the high to get taken out. Yeah, because price was just ranging. I waited for an hourly closure to confirm the low of the 10 a.m. And now all what I did is just kind of trade from here to the high. I think I did just target this high. So what do we have? Just EC3 closure. Now what do I want to seek? I want to seek C4 continuations. When do I look for C4 continuations? And so now we just traded above a high. What do I want to see? A failure to manipulate. What does confirm a failure to manipulate? Either a swing formation, new swing formation, or lower time frame manipulation. And that's literally what we got. Or that two stage, that one stage, which is an SMT fail. I think on M15 we had an SMT fail. Yeah. I think it was HO. Yeah, and with HO, we got a two stage. So we had the PSP closing first. So we got a PSP. Again, these are the last two 15-minute candles within the hourly candle. And we got the two stage forming literally after taking out the relevant high. So the first stage is the PSP itself. But again, you cannot really trade a PSP only if it is like a C2. This one is not a C2. Not a C3, not a C4, so I cannot really trade it directly. I cannot anticipate to trade this candle. But what we had, HO formed equal lows. This one formed the lower low. So now I trusted the fact that this is the continuation signature. And I think we took it on an M5. I don't remember, it was cleaner. No, we took it on M3. Yeah, so it was just open low. We got the CSD. So if you guys really check, this is 45. This is where the new M15-minute candle opened. It opened there, formed the low, we formed the CSD right there. Then yeah, I just took your market execution, stop right there, and TP'd somewhere in here. Yeah, I think TP'd somewhere at the highs. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, that was the trade. No, not this one. No, it was this one. Not gonna lie. This one. It was this one. Where was it? So it was, I guess, it's two-stage. Yep. Yeah, it was a two-stage. Yeah, I did not trust these equal lows. I don't remember now. I did not trust these equal lows. And now, with that clean manipulation, with that clean higher high, and especially this new 3-minute candle, this new 3-minute level got swept, clean opposing candle, then I think now we got in M5, I guess. Not really, M3. Okay, and after that CISD, I just literally took the trade somewhere in here. Hit it right there, stops at the lows. I like this expansion in, expansion out. And then I got out literally just at the reversal level, like the next candle reversed directly. Yeah, it was somewhere in here. And how I could have held the trade, if the people that were on the stream, what are the white candles? They are PSPs. It's a PSP. It's a PSP indicator. So yeah, that was really it. Again, just trading away from the low of 10 a.m. where the SMT fell. This being a PSP, I think we had a 30-minute PSP if I don't remember. Let me check. Let me turn it back on. Yeah. Now I remember. It was a 30-minute PSP. It was a 30-minute PSP with this gap, and then I traded the second cracking correlation. So if the first cracking correlation is the PSP, but since this is a C4, I cannot anticipate further expansion because what do we got? This is C2. This is C3. And now this is C4. So again, in that case, if I want to trade that candle, it will be trading the C5, and I don't want to be within a C5 because the expansion has already occurred. And not only that, we also traded above a swing, so I need that retracement or a new swing formation without anticipating with this C2 closure. So that was really it for me. Looking at M3, open low with the new hourly candle. So yeah, I'm just now protected within the new hourly swing, and not only that. So now. Also, the new hourly candle I'm anticipated a C4. So now the hourly candle, the new 4-hour candle, I'm expecting a C2. I'm expecting a C3, bullish C3. On the hourly, I'm expecting a bullish C4, and on the 30-minute, I'm expecting a bullish C2. So everything is bullish. So yeah, that was like everything is aligned. That's when you get the best of expansion, and that was like a TP in, TP out. and then price, yeah, did manage to get there. Why? Because look at that. When we take a high and we fail to manipulate, what do we form? A new swing. That's when you get the expansion. Let's see if we want to just take it on the lower time frame. What we would get. Again, what do I tell you guys? I want to look for a manipulation again. If you guys really check, this is the high, this is the low, so I can still wait for that level to get taken out. This CSD, I wouldn't really trust it. Maybe this CSD. Yeah, this CSD looks really clean. So if I wanted to take, let's just imagine, if I want to take this, oh, I took off the indicator. Let me put it back on. Again, you can either use these short-term lows that get formed along the way, or that last M5 swing before taking out the high. Now what you see, the sweep, the change in state, but again, the change in state took ages, so I don't really trust it. But again, it did end up playing out. The low was protected, the high got taken out, which is the next relevant swing. And again, where do I want to target? I'm not really going to target this one. I'm just going to target this one. Did we get to the high first or not? Yeah, we did. Anyways, so yeah, that was like the first trade. So that was the first trade we took on Monday, and it was a really good start of the week. Let me check now the next trade I took. So the 12th, I took this CL. Then on the 14th, I took a break even on HO. It seems here, it shows here that I got a break even on HO. What time was it? 12:18. Okay. Let me see. Go to 4 hour. Skip like a couple. What time is it? Okay, it was. Where was it? Let me check. Let me check if they got the same timing or not. Where was my trade? It was here. So, okay, so it's like 1 hour ahead. Okay, so that 12 is like 11 on each O. So it will be 11 on each O, and I took a buy. 11:18. 11:18. What? I took a trade here? Maybe because of this gap. Maybe because we had a gap here. Let me see. I don't know what was going on inside my brain there, but let me check. What was it? This one? No, it can't be. That was HO 15. That's supposed to be the 14th. Oh no. Next day. I did not take any trades on Tuesday, by the way. I did not take any trades on Tuesday. So this is what it shows. So let me show you guys the dates of executions. We got on the 13th 06, and I got on the 15th 18. So I did not really trade on Tuesday, but let's see. I think yeah, we did. If we really guys check here, I think we did have some trades on NQ on Tuesday. Yeah, we did. We had this short on Tuesday. I think we also had a S short on Tuesday. I think we did go over it maybe on Thursday's stream. No, it was a long. Oh, that's the trade I missed. If you guys remember the people that were here on Tuesday. Okay, let me just go over that trade. So this trade was really unfortunate. I wanted to get in here. I missed it. I was like, maybe I'm going to get the retest. I did not. Price formed a new gap. It set my limit at the gap, and then price just expanded to my TP. Is FX replay free? Oh, not see. Nope, it's not. White candles mean exactly. There's a free version of PS2, but it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay, so let me just go to that one. So that Thursday's trade, that Tuesday's trade, again, just using that same logic, spaced out swings. So if price wants to reverse, this is the area we'll do it from. Just before my entry, price has expanded lower. So even if price wants to end up respecting the new invalidation level, I just want to be out by the time of that gap. So we traded below a level. If we're gonna reverse, we're gonna do it from here. If we're not gonna reverse from here, then where are we gonna reverse from? From the gap. Okay? Straight to the point. What do we have? EC2 again. Now this is a PSP, and that PSP is what? What? This was EPSP. I think this was EPSP. I remember this was EPSP. Let me check. There's something off here. I think there's something off here. I don't remember this was EPSP, or it was E2 stage. I don't remember exactly. Let me check. Yeah, it was APSP. Let me thank you. Yeah, it was EPSP. I don't know why it's not showing up. Okay, anyways, this is EPSP, by the way. I don't know why this one is not showing EPSP. Let me check. Maybe because of the time. Because I did not set the time before. What time is it? 11. Okay. It's supposed to show up. I don't know why it did not show up. Anyways. I don't know why it did not show up, but anyways, like this is APSP. If we really put NQ here, if we put NQ here, this one is bullish, this one is bearish, and not only that, we have a two-stage. So two-stage forming a. So first we got the SMT confirmed by the PSP. So now this is a two-stage. Now I'm anticipating this retracement. So this swing is gonna form either the retracement or reversal. So I just want to be out in the safest zone, which is this gap. If you take high to low, this is the AQ. So just within this upper half, you want to look for targets somewhere within here. So usually after that C2 closure, what we had. So if you guys remember, 30 minute. Let me go to 30 minute. Let me just put this one back. Okay. What? Well, let me put ES here, NQ here. Okay. So what we had. Again, this is that new validation level you want to take from the high to the low. That new range. Like, I just want to be out somewhere in here. And if you guys really check on it, one more thing. This candle is the 11 a.m. So after 11:30, we want to look for trades again. Why? Because that two-stage is only confirmed when this candle closes. So we cannot really trade within that one. And also that candle doesn't really support expansion. So M3, remember, it was 11:30 is going to give us the closure. So this is the open of the new candle. We got a candle. We got a body. So that C3 just confirmed the initial CIZ. So here you had the first entry and you could have put your stops at the bodies. Why? Because we have a gap. So this is going to act as the new validation level. And you could go to the same TP, which could have given you 1.66. But what I decided to do, just wait for a new level. That way will be the trade more confirmed. And not only that, also my stop would be a little bit smaller. And that's what we got. We got the CIZ. I was about to hit it. And then price just expanded. It was somewhere in here. And I was like, okay, let me just wait for the limit. So now, this is the low of 10 a.m. Like, this is the low of that new 30-minute candle. And within it, we formed a new invalidation level. So now, the invalidation level goes from that low to here. We got the CISD. Also, it was a PSP, which is good. Not only that, it was a two-stage PSP. Like, this lower time frame entry, this was a two-stage PSP. So now, this is something I'm taking a look at. Like, if like, the two-stage PSP on lower time frame tends to do something. Anyways. We got the CISD. That should have been a market execution directly. And what did I target? There's nothing really here on that leg other than this gap. So I was like, I'm just going to target this gap, which ended up holding like literally to the T and price reversing, which was insane. If you guys check on the stream, it was literally this is what I highlighted. And what happened is we formed a new gap. And I was like, okay, this is my new invalidation level. So I'm just put it red just to show. So I was like, you know what? Now I'm just going to put my limit here. When you have a gap, what do? Move stops to break even. Again, that method of just putting a gap, like whenever there's a gap, go to break even. This is just based off my observation. If you guys always want to be safe, put it here. And maybe some people just prefer to put it at the bodies without a gap. You can also do that. But just for me, when we have a gap, put stops at the body. When we don't, just put it at the low. Because the gap is acting as the new invalidation level. So, because when we are expanding lower, like let's just check any random expansion. Let's just check here. Okay, like when you got a gap, price doesn't really manage to get to the body. Like a gap, and let's just see. Okay, gap, price never manages to trade back into the body. Like here, it price, even though like traded lower, but look, it just traded back. Yeah, it did trade back to the body. But yeah, in cases like that, you might have trades that might take you up. But again, when it's like so close to the low, you might just go ahead and put it there. But again, this one is so high up in the leg. So again, this is like a special case. Let me see like somewhere like the start of an expansion. When you have a gap, yeah, just like that. For example, the body's there. Gap. Yeah, for example, this one. We formed a gap. The body never traded back into the. So yeah, this is just like an observation. You guys can go ahead and backtest yourself. So yeah, I was like, let me put it there. And price got 2 ticks close to my entry. And I was gonna hit it here, and I said, you know what? Do not FOMO. Just let it come to you. And then never came. Just flipped and just within like 1, 2, 3, 4. Not even 4. This one's just like the open high. Got like could have hit TP. So within like 12 minutes it hit TP. So yeah, that was like the whole narrative. If you want to take reversal, 2 stage. If you think price is gonna create a new high, then hold. If not, you just go take the range, see what's going on right there, and kind of go with that new invalidation level that price might reverse off of. This is what you guys can do. So that was for Tuesday. Let me see. I was highlighting another trade here, so let me see what it is. I could have had a break even here, but I don't know why we had this trade. Let me check. Was that an N15? That N15? I think it's an N15 two stage. Yeah. So again, price ended up reacting off of that level, started expanding lower. So when price, let me take off the PSP because it looks a bit ugly. Again, PSP. Let me just clean this shit. It looks bad. You know what? We can just open object tree. Oh, and I did, but I cannot. Seems like. I don't know. Anyways, okay, good. Can put it. So yeah, what we had here, again, price respected the new invalidation level, which in that case we didn't have. Like incurred really shoot it back higher. But again, if price wanted to reverse off of that level, it would not really come back all the way down here. So now we can anticipate this to be the reversal, and even like some people might view it as we have a CSD. Now we want price to continue up here, but what do we have? A gap. It got disrespected. So now Canada new invalidation level for buys got disrespected. So what can we anticipate? That low to get taken out. So what do we need? A two stage just to align ourselves. One stage or two stage. But in that case, we had a two stage. So this candle that is closing bearish. It also closed bearish here. But I think we have a PSP with YM. I think we have a PSP with YM. Let me just do something. And do filter by session. So that way only the PSPs within. So yeah, this was the PSP with YM. What do we have? So the PSP, this is the first stage. It is closing as C2, so you can trade the next candle. And not only that, it also presented another SMT, because like if you wanted to take that one, you could have waited for the SMT for this CISD. But what we got? SMT, ES putting in a higher high, this one putting in a lower low. The break again. What do we have? A gap. Where do you want to put your stop? The body. The gap is going to be the invalidation level. If price disrespects the gap and just continues higher, then yeah, the trade is not valid. So you can take it at the retest, stop there. I wouldn't really put my stop TP there. I would put it here. This is how I would kind of go about my trade. But yeah, I think somewhere in here I would have probably closed the trade. Yeah, I think that could have been like a break even for me. So yeah, again, that's another trade that was valid. But again, that was like too late for the session. That was like 3 a.m. for me because this is like almost 2 New York time. And I'm 12 hours ahead. 13 hours ahead, so. That could have been like 3 a.m. for me, so it was like too late, so I did not really take it. I closed the stream, especially, I think I closed the stream literally somewhere in here. Literally after taking out that, not missing that ES, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna FOMO this session, let me just close it. So yeah, that was like Tuesday. I think Wednesday we did take a trade. There was a trade, if I remember, from what we went. Nah, Friday there was no trade. Okay, let me go back to fund and text. Let me see what we got. Okay, so. Okay, HO. Let me go to HO. That HO trade that I wanted to take. It was, as I said, 14th 11, because it shows here it's the 15th 12 a.m. So again, because it's midnight, that's why it shows the 15th. So it's supposed to be in 14th. Okay, it's supposed somewhere in here. 11. Okay, we have EC2. I think that could have been like an unfortunate break even, I guess. Oh, yeah, I remember that break even, bro. I do remember that break even. Wait, was it that trade? But this trade, I did not take it. Like, it formed the gap, but I did not take this one. What did I take? It was 11. Let me see. What time was it? Red. It was 18. 11, 18. Okay, got in here. I got in here. I got in at that candle. Somewhere in here. But I just closed the trade maybe somewhere in here. I didn't like how price was moving. Failure to CSD. This is what caused me to manage my trade. This failure to CSD, I closed the trade here. And then it just retraced a little bit lower. took out a low, and then price just expanded higher. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. So that could have been like another, but I think that my TP was way beyond here. Or my, let me check. I think I can see my TP and my stop there. Where's the HO? No, I cannot. I only can see the 225. 225 was my entry. 225. My entry was here. What the fuck? No. No, it was 224. No, it's not here. They did not show like it only shows like two numbers after. It only shows like two numbers on fund and ticks. It doesn't really show like these numbers, so I cannot really tell what I got in. But like it was 1118. 1118. So 1118 was the 1118 candle. 1118. So yeah, somewhere in here. I got in somewhere in just after we kind of retested the gap. M5. Was it the M3 where I put my stop? The M3 was here. The M5 was a little bit low. Yeah, I guess I went with here. And I think I was going for like 2R, something like this. So, but why? That's the question. Okay. The question is why I went. Okay, again. One of my favorite models is when we have the C2 forming the ideal swing formation. We'll get the next candle closing as C2, which is a retracement candle. We form the gap, which is the new invalidation level. So we'll want to continue higher. This is the area we'll do it from. Not only that, we have a PSP. So let me check if we had any SMTs. I think we had an SMT or something. Let me go to RB. I think maybe we had an SMT. Not really. We don't. We did not. Okay, we did not have an SMT, but where we had? Oh, we had a two-stage here. We had a two-stage here. Okay, so we closed. We had this hourly C2 formation from this new validation level, and especially that we kind of just swept that level. So we have this anticipating this to be the C2, this anticipating the low of the 10 a.m. and we had this two-stage here. Look at that. RB traded lower, took out a low. This one traded higher. M5, I think it was somewhere in there. Not really. We did not have it within. I guess 30 minutes. Let me check. I don't remember. Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. This was the SMG. This was the two-stage. This was two-stage. This one closed in bearish. This one closed in bullish. So I was like, I can just take the new invalidation level with the anticipation that this new 30-minute candle, because this new 30-minute, this is a C2, this is a C3, so we're gonna respect the C3. And within that C3, what do we have? A clean gap expansion. So I was like, you know what, the gap is gonna hold. Probably the body is also gonna hold. So yeah, that was my trade. Price stayed there for like ages, bro. Like it was a failure to CISD here, another failure to CISD. So yeah, that was really my trade. Two-stage alpha reversal. Why? Because the previous 4-hour was bearish. So now I need the two-stage to trade the 4-hour bullish. Coming in, two-stage, go up. Two-stage, go down. If we're bullish here, the 4-hour also closed bullish, but it just kind of retraced. Then I need just a one stage. Or after we form a swing formation, I need a one stage on the way up. That's really it. So yeah, that was a trade on Wednesday, but I took a break even, so that was unfortunate. I made like $40 here. Yeah, I made like, let me check. Yeah, $46 or something. So I just got off something in here, so it was not really good. Next trade. Let me check. What is the 15th? Next trade was a break even on CL on the 15th. Oh, on that same day, I tried to take CL. Okay, on that same day, I tried to take CL as the lagging asset. And I think, yeah, I remember. I took this gap. Stops here. I was looking for that high. Price came all the way there, and I moved my stop and I got taken out. If you guys remember that trade, I was like, because I missed HO, I was like, oh, it's just ranging. So at least CL is gonna go ahead and catch up to that high. Again, same exact thing. We had a, I think it was just because of the M15. I think we had an M15 two-stage, if I don't remember. Let me check. Yeah, we had this two-stage on M15. This PSP, the second stage, and I took this. Yeah, so we got the CISD here. I did not really like the CISD first. Oh no. I was it waiting for this CISD M5? I don't even remember, man. Yeah, I was waiting for this CISD. I like this candle. I like these two candles. On the M3, we had like these levels. So I was like, you know what? Let me wait for an M5. We fell to CISD. Then the next 3-minute candle we formed a gap, so I was like, you know, I think it was the next M5. Yeah, next M5 we formed a gap, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this to new validation level, and TP is 2R, which is just above the high. We got the entry, price shaded. I was up here, I don't know, like $600, and then boom, got a break even out of it. So yeah, funding ticks are large. Yeah, they're not the best, but again, they're almost the current option, man, that I have with due to VPN, bro. So once it's a key level, like relevant high or low, you need 2 stage. But if it's a continuation sequence to the gap, you need only one. Exactly, brother. Exactly. This is the key thing that you use. Exactly. Okay. So yeah, that was the case. We got a 2 stage again. I took a break even. It was really unfortunate that day. And then I also tried to get in. Let me show you guys. After we close the stream, let me show you guys how many trades I took. I took like 3 trades, I guess. And all of them were break even. Let me show you guys this. I made like so yeah, like 3 of them break even. Again, if you see $60, it is minus 60, it is a break even. So I took a buy. My 0. This is the first trade I took. Second one closed a break even, $40. Third one, it was 61. So 47. Was it this one? 47. 47. Wait. 147, which is like 12. 47. Okay. Is this the exit or open? Okay. Wait. 47. What did I get in here? Wait, no, it was 1247. 1247. No, we can't. I did not enter from here, man. I did not enter here. I don't know why it shows like 147. That's a bit off. But anyways. 147. And the next trade was somewhere in here. The next trade that I took, it was maybe the CISD, and then I took a break even, and there was another break even. Yeah, I remember. It was, I think I took, I don't remember, man. Was it here? But yeah, I took like 3 trades, and they all, yeah, I remember. We had this gap. We had this CISD. I like this sweep. I like this CISD. I took a trade here with stops at this level, and then when I saw that this gap held and it kind of formed a new swing, I moved my stop to here. No. I entered from that gap and I had my stop here. And then when I saw that we got this new validation level, I moved my stop here. That's where I lost that $60. And then price shaded and it gave like around 500 or $600. I don't remember correctly. So that was really unfortunate. So yeah, again, I missed that one. So both mismanaged, but again, I always go for saving myself. Like if the expansion is gonna happen, we're gonna respect the new validation level. In that case, that looked to me clean. But yeah, I got swept and then price shaded higher. Yeah. So just on that move, that was like $60, which is 2 ticks. So here it was like 27. It's like around 750, something like that. I don't know, because this 60 minus 60. 10, yeah, almost $800. $800 for something. So anyways, so yeah, that was the trade on Wednesday. Again, it's a big miss. This week hasn't been the cleanest. This week hasn't been really the best for me. I was just micromanaging the trade. I was micromanaging trades, which is something I gotta work on. Next trade, let me see. Silver. The next one is silver. The next trade is silver, and you guys are all familiar with the silver trade that I took. It doesn't need an explanation. It speaks for itself. It was the most unfortunate trade. It just because this one I did not just get a break even and then price shoot. I got a big fat L. Like I lost like how much I lost? Almost $600. But I was going for 2K. And it was really clean. I was going for a 2K TP. Yeah, here it is. I don't have to. It was here. Yeah, this was my first entry. And if you guys remember what I said on the stream, here at this minute, exact time, and I was like, you know what? We still got we got 6 minutes for the candle to close, or 7 minutes because this is 48. So this is 51. So we got 9 minutes to close, and I was like, you know what? Let me just wait for the next candle, for the new validation level within the next candle, because this candle already expanded. I was like, you know what? Let me just wait. This one already expanded. But I failed to realize that I'm already in a protected swing and this is the C2. So even if price wants to retrace, it will not take out this low. So I was like, you know what, let me wait. But what did I end up doing? I got that candle, bro. Look at that. This is 51. It closed on 54. So how many minutes we got? 6 minutes. So now instead of being here on that protected swing and going for a high here, which could have been, let me check, let me log into my trader rate to see how much they could have been. Again, this is just to see the numbers. I really want to see the numbers. I'm logging into my trader rate really quickly. Okay, we back. Main, where is it? Oh, they refreshed. Okay, so I was gonna go there with one contract, or I don't remember. Was it one contract? Okay, it was gonna be this one. I think it was gonna. Yep, I was gonna go here with $1,300. One, like almost 1.5k. So that could have been like a really beautiful trade, 1.5, 1.3k. But what did I end up doing? I got this new invalidation level, and it was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and take 2 contracts here. That's what could have gave me like 2k, I guess. Yeah. So I almost got like a 1k extra, and I was like, you know what? This is best. Nah. And I got swept on price to lower and shot up. But this is the trade that should have been. This is the trade. Why? I think that was, yeah, it was easy, bro. Like everything is gap expansion. Again, form a gap, form a level, form an hourly swing. When you form an hourly swing, again, it's an inside bar, so it's not a C2, it's not a C3, it's not a C4. What can you do? Go 30 minute. What do we got? A gap expansion. What do we want to see here? Let me just go ahead and replay this. Let me just go ahead and replay this. What do we have? Look at that. BSB, second stage. I'm protected. 2 stage at a continuation. Continuation, and we're having a 2 stage. This is A plus. With a gap. With a clean draw liquidity. Also gold. I haven't traded up into that high. It was so beautiful, and just like price literally expanded higher, like so beautifully. That was really unfortunate. So again, just continuation, swing formation, and continuation into a draw liquidity. That's really it. That's all what it is. And if we come to yesterday, yeah, also I took that trade. I don't remember, but why I missed it? Oh, was it the oil trade that I took a screenshot of? Maybe. But yeah, I took this one. We had a gap. I was like, you know what? New invalidation level. I'm just gonna put my stop there. And yeah, that was the right thing to do, because especially that I was just going with projection. And price was already kind of ranging a little bit, so yeah. And the rest of the session price just ranged. So this one was like I took like a break even on like -20. It doesn't really matter. And on yesterday, you guys remember, where was the trade that I took? Yeah, this one. I took this one at the high, and then I closed after this first CST. I got out a break even here, like up $40 or something. Let me check. Yeah, up. Let me see, $50. Yeah, so that sale, I got like $50 out of it. But again, it's just see break even. Like these $50 and stuff, like these are just break even. So yeah, that was another break even trade. So I took 2R. 2R on oil. Let me check. I took 2R on oil. 3 break evens, and 1 L. And that L was supposed to be a winner. So yeah, these are the trades for the week, man. Not the best of weeks, but again, we do what we gotta do. That's really it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for one of the trades, let me know. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day here. It's been like 2 hours, man. Holy. Yeah, I think I'll see you guys again on Monday, on our live trading session. Hopefully next week is gonna be better, perform better. Again, I'm just gonna go ahead and reflect on this week, see the things that because sometimes I find myself like getting caught up in a chat quite a lot, and the stream turns from live trading to educational live stream. I love to help people, but then I kind of forget. I'm gonna get too in a zone to kind of explain things, which causes me to kind of zone out from the charts. So that's something I gotta work on. Maybe after the live stream, we'll have like a 15-minute candle, like not a 15-minute candle, like a 15-minute after we take trades, everything, and then we can have it just for questions. That way I can explain, so that everybody is not paying attention to the charts. Everybody's just paying attention to gain knowledge. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to be doing from next week. Again, from Monday, I'll let you guys know the rules so that you guys know. So because some people, like, if you guys ask questions and maybe I don't reply or something, so that you know that I'm not just not wanting to answer, it's just not the proper time. But again, if I'm sure that I will wait for like the 30-minute candles to close, then I'm just gonna go ahead and answer questions, of course. And yeah, so I just gotta manage myself a bit better. I get caught up in chat quite a lot. But yeah, because when the stream closed, like I found like 500 messages that were passed on the stream, and I don't miss any message. So that was like, oh, I answered quite a lot of messages, so maybe I should focus a bit more on chart. So yeah, that's really it. If you guys have any suggestions to improve the channel or something, let me know, guys. And let me check. I think got a new milestone here today. Let me check. Yeah, let me show you guys. The channel is growing. We're growing too. 1200. Thank you, guys. We got a lot of people here. It's really beautiful to see y'all here. So yeah, that was really it. Thank you guys for you're still here. Yeah, I'm about to clock out, man. Yeah, so thanks for the stream. Extremely helpful. You're welcome, brother. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Monday we're back with another live stream, with the best live stream. So yeah, 1.2. Yeah, so literally growing every day. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, and more to come. I was planning to hit like 1K subs before the end of the month. I was like, maybe by the end of the month we're gonna hit 1K. But wow, I'm so impressed. Thank you guys so much. Just this month alone, we managed to get like 400 subs, new 400 subs. And for like the past 3 months or 4 months, I made like, I don't even remember. Yeah, so bank holiday. Oh, I forgot. Bank holiday on Monday. Again, we'll just hop on again. We'll just hop on the charts. Maybe we'll probably do a backtesting or something. But yeah, Monday we gotta be on the charts. We just gotta be on the charts again. We do something beneficial. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, let's see if we end up live streaming. Yeah, we'll see. If I live stream, I will let you guys see the stream is scheduled. If not, then you guys just know, or I will let you guys know by Instagram. If you guys haven't followed me yet on Instagram, I'm not that active on Instagram. I only posted like 1 story today for the live stream. So yeah, if you guys haven't followed Instagram, go ahead and give it a follow. And yeah, the next thing that I'm gonna work on is the Discord. I think I'm gonna go work on it this weekend. Hopefully this weekend, I think I'm gonna work on it. So yeah, that's really it, boys. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys and take care. See you on Monday or Tuesday, one of them. 1.5 guys is the target now. Yeah, for sure. Got 12 days. I don't think we can manage to get it in 12 days, but let's try. We're gonna give it our best. 300. I think we can. Okay. See you guys. Take care. Love you guys so much. And yeah, that's really it. ايش من ريسك مانجمنت باش كيصلوا في ايفر 500 600 700 على حساب، ولكن غالبا كندير 700 800. For the EDS. Do me a favor, tell me risk management. حيت راه عييت بداك risk. Okay, if you don't manage to pass the account within the time, then that 1 month period, then you're just gonna go ahead and scale your risk. So it all depends, like why you fail the account. If you fail it because you reach a drawdown, then yeah, then it's probably risking way too much for 250, or your strategy is not that good because you'll end up taking like 10 back-to-back L's in that case. But if you find yourself not hitting the target, then you just go ahead and raise your risk. Ideally $400 to $500, because most of the prop firms now they give like 2K or 2.5K. Fund Intex gives 2.5K. So with like $400 or $500 risk per trade, you'll manage to get between 5 and 7 trades. If you risk 400, that'll be like more than 7. 7 420, yeah, around 6, 5 6 trades. So that's a good buffer. Like you're not gonna take 6 back-to-back L's. If you take just 2, 1 winner, you're back to break even. So yeah, that's the way to go. $400 to $500, ideally like $500, because you'll just need 2 winners and pass. But you might take just 4 L's and blow the account. So yeah, $400 to $500 is kind of that perfect sweet spot for you to pass the account. Now I start back the M15 M1 strategy that you told me about. Man, good luck. I would like to see the results when you backtest enough and the data and stuff. So yeah, that's really it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, if you guys haven't liked the live stream already, go ahead and give it a thumbs up before we call it a day. If you did already, yeah, that would be it. See you guys. Take care. Love you guys so much, and adios amigos.